Yo, welcome back everybody to another episode 25. Can you guys believe this? 25 episodes of this crazy ass podcast. And tonight
What are you doing?
we have an amazing group here, as you guys can see. Amazing players, amazing streamers, personalities, content creators. I'm really hyped because we already had Void King on the show and I wanted Void back. Things had happened in a bad sense, but then in a better way. Mosh reached out, and then, you know, through this amazing community, we all came together, and we have the entire cast, the entire crew, of the new Bark Noctowls on the show today. Welcome, fellas. What's going on?
Thanks for having us.
What's up?
Nice to be here.
What up? Yo, I'm really hyped for this episode. And I know Random Moss is excited too. What's up, Random?
Yeah, this is awesome. Just the entire new Bark Noctowls in one VC, one night only.
For real.
You heard it here first. Don't surrender at 5.
3 nights a week for us.
He's like, hold on, well for us, you know, shit, every night, but for tonight they in your city, you know, all right, ladies, you know what I'm saying, just tonight only. I'm excited though. So
technically this is the first night that we all see each other at the same time. So not untrue.
That
Hey,
is
you
a
know what?
true statement.
I'm glad we provide that.
That is a true
platform.
statement.
Yeah, this is awesome. So of course I want to get into a lot of things here, but let's open the show by letting everybody know at the end of tonight's episode, me and Random Moss and Surrender at 5, we have a huge announcement. Really incredible upgrade to the show is gonna be happening. We're gonna be
Upgrades,
adding
people, upgrades.
we're gonna be adding a brand new co-host to the cast. I'm really excited.
We're moving on up.
Oh, nice.
So for those listening live, you know,
I got
I'll give one
predictions
hint.
who it's gonna
I'll
be.
give one hint. You guys can guess to the show. I'm not going to confirm nor deny till the end.
Steve
But-
Harvey.
The one hint is that.
My dad is not going to be here.
I'll wait.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. So the one hint for those who get to listen and watch live is that she's been on the show already, and I'll leave it at that. All right.
It will confirm for him. It is.
Okay.
We've been docked. We've been docked.
Oh, I'm sending out texts right now.
He said
Is it
Rihanna.
you?
Who said
It's
Rihanna?
definitely
Hillary
Beyonce.
Duff.
All right, so we're gonna start the timer here. So let's hop right into these show notes. Yeah, I want to go around the group here. So let me start with Gaara, and then Gaara can pass it off. Gaara, welcome to the show. I appreciate you, man. I want to know, how did you get into the world of Pokemon? What was your first game, and what was your starter?
Okay, so
Oh, Lord.
it's not conventional. I'll say that.
It's all good.
I had my best friend in elementary school. His name was Wolfgang. That was his first name. He was from Russia.
Wolfgang?
Yes, that was his
Okay,
first
hey,
name.
I got to hit an air horn for that. Hey, Wolfgang. I don't know why it's still
Hey,
W's.
Yeah.
I no longer care about the Pokemon game all of a sudden.
I'm the Wolfgang.
My man said Wolfgang. Okay.
Wolf, that was this man's name. It was no cap, Wolfgang.
Hey, I believe it.
So I had the original brown brick Game Boy, and he just gave me a yellow version, and everything was beaten on it and completed, and the only Pokemon on it, nothing in the box, was a level 100 Pidgeot. So that was my very first Pokemon. And I had the whole game was beaten. Every single trainer was beaten.
He's just
There were no
around beating
Pokemon
up
in the
random-
box. It was just a level 100 Pidgeot, and its name was Asshole. And I was like, dude, your mom is gonna kill you, bro. Like, what?
Yeah, you can't look
What?
asshole in your video games.
I was like, bro, like, I can't. My dad is black and beats me. We can't.
Hey, we approve of all honesty on this show. Speak your heart. Speak your truth. Go ahead.
We can't be.
This is the most Gaara story I've ever heard.
It really is.
So that was my very first Pokemon, a level
Yeah.
100 Pidgeot named Asshole from my best friend Wolfgang in 4th grade.
I just gotta say, this is amazing. And now that the show, for those listening on audio, please come check this out on YouTube. Now that the show is finally caught up on YouTube, I now have the time and space to cut shorts. And trust me,
Oh.
this is gonna be a fucking W short. Oh my god. He said my dad black. He don't play that shit. All right, man. Yo, chill.
He's got one of those belts. He's got one of those belts that has the 2 hooks on it. To fucking
Yeah, you better not play. Yo,
Oh,
boy, you better not play. You got me setting him straight.
So you
got
got
the rules here, damn.
PTSD just triggered.
Yeah, you got. Oh, you got black.
I'm not wearing pants. I got full pants on. I don't do belts.
Oh my god.
You know what?
I think we found our second YouTube short.
There might be something to that.
Free. I don't
What,
need a belt.
oh,
I
that
got
4
free.
seconds? I'm not wearing pants.
Nah,
I mean,
dude, God, you get for black being.
Oh
As
my
long as
god.
nobody's asking about my toes, we good.
Oh no!
Hey,
It's
you know what?
Speaking of which,
No. Let's go to
yeah.
Blasian. Let's keep. Hey, let's stick to the show
started this
notes.
early.
Let's stick to the show notes. Go ahead, Blasian.
Sorry.
Lord, I'm
Go ahead, Blasian.
crying.
All right, my turn about my first Pokemon game. All right. So, for my first Pokemon game, it was a Game Boy SP. So I didn't get the batteries. I didn't worry about the batteries. So, y'all some old fuckers.
True.
I didn't worry about batteries. I plug and charge. My first was a blue version. And funny enough, I was playing Pokemon Blue version, and I didn't know how to save the game. So I constantly kept playing against Brock. So like I would turn off the game and reset and start the game every
my
time.
God.
Because I didn't know how to save the game.
oh,
So I beat Brock like 500 sometimes.
But I'm the old one.
day.
What? Man.
I just didn't know how to save. I was just like, I don't know how to save. I just knew that Charmeleon I needed Charmeleon to beat Brock, and that's all I kept doing.
Damn.
Yeah,
He's over here playing Digimon.
Oh,
every time he plays, it evolves Charmeleon, turns it off.
But yeah, I didn't know how to save, so I just kept trying to beat Brock, and then and my brothers would always want to play the same game as me, so we would make it a game as who
wait,
gets
would your
started.
brothers also just only go up to Brock?
Oh
No,
my God.
we try to see how far we can get to the game before it either we turn it off, either someone accidentally turns it off, or that the battery died and we forgot to charge it.
You know,
That
I kind
kinda
of respect
That's
that's hustle. That's dedication. Oh my
that's
god,
hardcore.
that is hardcore.
And then of course when I learned how to save, it was like, oh hey, now I can
There's
make
a
progress.
command that says save.
Right, whichever one of y'all
It's
was the
there
first
from
one
the
to figure
beginning.
out- whichever one of you guys was the first one to figure out how to save it was like the new god of the house after that.
the new man of the house.
We can start with
For game
Charmeleon,
time,
bro.
she was
That
like
night at
the
dinner, got the
same
biggest piece of
game.
chicken. Yep.
Oh my god. But
You're not gonna believe this shit, guys.
We got Charmeleon already, okay?
oh, yeah.
Here's
I don't
another
know who's
gym.
after Brock, but we got this motherfucker.
But my starter was always Charmander because I was like, oh yeah, this is just a fire lizard, and I was 4 or 5 years old, and I was like, yeah, burn
He's
shit
fucking
down.
sick.
Did you shit your pants when you found out it became Charizard?
It was I was so excited for Charizard until I learned it couldn't learn fly, and then I was like, this useless piece of shit.
Does this excite you, Blasian?
Yep.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Does this do something
That's
for
cool.
you?
You just killed him.
But
Oh, yeah, you
He's
did.
dead. The
No,
no,
real
video went
quick.
out. He's dead.
We good, baby. We good. It goes back somewhere in there.
But,
there we
funny
go.
enough-
We good, baby.
As funny enough, I know at least like 2 other Wolfgangs as well. I know 2 names of Wolfgang, but I also have another person named. His full name is Wildcat. Like it's just it.
What?
Wildcat. Yeah, his full name is Wildcat.
Okay.
See, that's
Oh,
his parents are cool right there.
I love that.
They didn't call him
Imagine
like
the High School
Adam or
Musical era,
George
though.
or Mike.
Oh my god.
Or Coyote.
Wildcat. Or Coyote.
Coyote.
Oh yeah, it was. I was like, all right, this is it. But yeah,
Coyote's a badass name, bro. I'm telling you, man. He's out there in the prairie.
Lord.
Oh my goodness. Yo, that's a great story. Appreciate you, Blazing. All right, yo, Hawkward, how did you get into Pokemon and what was your starter? These are some great stories. I appreciate you guys.
You're
for
gonna
them,
have
man.
me follow up these 2? Mine's gonna be super boring. So
go for it.
Go
4
for
or
it.
5.
Went a little hard.
I was about to say, this is a bad follow up. 4 years old, I had a nice little Game Boy Color, had Pokemon Silver. First
Ooh.
Pokemon I chose was Chikorita.
Oh, that is
Oh,
boring.
double ooh. Let's go. Hey,
Yeah,
whoa,
Chikorita's a
now.
solid choice.
whoa.
Chikorita's a solid choice.
Whoa. What's wrong with Chikorita?
I mean, it's
Exactly.
What's
Chikorita. What can
right
I
with
say?
Chikorita?
Exactly. Get bay
cook
leaf,
with
you
it.
know what I'm saying? Seasoning with the sauce. Whatever, man.
Exactly.
Whatever.
You can't have a
Bailey's
good stew
great.
without Bailey's.
Canyon's great. Chikorita.
Regerts is great.
So your first game was Silver. Did
Yep.
you enjoy the aspect that the Pokemon could follow you?
Well, that only happened in Soul Silver.
Oh,
In the original game,
see,
they
I'm
did
old.
not follow
My
you.
bad.
I'm
mixing up all the silvers. My bad.
Welcome
Okay,
to every
better
practice.
question.
All-
Did you find it
all
cool?
silvers.
Welcome to every practice. Yes, I made the team. So, did you find it cool that there's 16 badges?
It was so weird to me because like I never knew about red, blue, and yellow because I mean it was whatever my parents got me at the time.
Okay.
So I figured that the games just didn't follow the anime, and then once you got to a certain point, and all of a sudden you were in the land that the anime was in. For me,
Yeah.
that was the coolest shit.
Yeah, it really was. I think I'm like trapped in that time period because I've been waiting for a game to have 16 badges again. I'm just like, yo, stop with the bullshit, man. We got 3D, we got motherfuckers doing Z moves, all kind of Dragon Ball Z hand signals and shit. Where are
Put
my
every
16
region on
badges
the
at?
globe. Just put every region on a globe and just say go for it.
I
Right?
want the orange, I want
Thank
the
you.
Orange League back. That's the one that I
Orange
want.
League would be dope.
Orange
Yo,
League
for
would be
real.
Isn't that Temtem or whatever that game is called? It's like the
Oh
the
yeah.
Pokemon knockoff.
Yeah,
Temtem.
It looks
Wasn't
cool.
Wasn't that popping for a minute? Is it still? Not to knock it. I don't.
It's
It's-
I have
still
no idea
around.
either.
I don't know. I
There's-
think it's like $60-$70 though.
I don't
Even
know.
though we're not playing Unite, I play Tim Unite.
Wait, that game costs money? Yo, hold on.
I've
That
never
game
heard of
costs
no
money?
Tim.
Yeah, it costs money to buy now. It's not free to play.
Oh hell nah. Anyway.
Yeah, I just looked it up. It's freaking $45.
Nah.
Wow.
Is this a new game that
Aw,
I just
man.
don't know about?
It's been out for a couple
Everybody's
years
like,
now.
"Nah," but
I
every
literally was
fucking
gonna start a
person in here
Temtem
bought Violet
podcast
or
tomorrow.
Scarlet.
Damn, $45.
Pre-pandemic.
No.
I was gonna say I did play. I played Temtem. It was all right.
Tim looks fun, yeah.
I never
I
tried
remember
it.
It was
I
like
saw this
$45
one-
for a video game. Everybody rushed to the eShop to get Violet and Scarlet.
No, no.
You guys were playing it.
$45
Temtem.
for a Pokemon knockoff.
Yeah.
I've paid more for less.
Okay.
I mean, we did when we bought this game.
Included.
I won't even buy a skin in the game, so I don't know if I'm buying I don't know.
Yeah.
Nah, pass on Tim.
Then you gotta buy
I don't know.
knockoff skins. No, we're not.
Hell nah. Yeah, so
You
pass on that.
You want a Pokemon
mean,
knockoff? you might
I've paid
play
$60 for a game I've never even installed on my computer. So
What's that?
yeah, you don't have time to know the whole list.
Overwatch.
Oh, you mean in general? Oh, damn.
I
Oh,
bought
shit.
Overwatch 2 to
He said,
pre-order, and I
he
haven't
said,
opened
hey,
it
man,
up.
I'm a habitual offender. All right? He said, wait till the post show. I got you. All right, so Sarverious, let us know. What was your first game and your first Pokemon?
All right. Well, as the old man of the group, I started on the original Game Boy.
Yeah.
My cousin moved to Atlanta, and he came up to visit, and he was playing Pokemon Blue. So the first Pokemon I saw was his Bulbasaur, and I think that very Christmas, which would have been like 2 or 3 months later, my mom got me a copy of Pokemon Blue. So
Hell
I
yeah.
played through it with Bulbasaur, and
Nice.
then of course I was hooked from there. I was every generation up to 6, and then I skipped 6 because I was a broke college student. But I've played every other
understand.
generation besides that.
Nice.
No, I feel you on that. So my broke phase skipping Pokemon was X and Y. My brother, and my sister were playing it, and like
That's the best one, bro.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
upset that I missed Gen 6. Gen 6 looked like it was a lot of fun.
I seen it and I was like,
it's my
what's that? A
favorite.
big ass Stantler and shit? I was like, whatever, I'm broke. I can't play it anyway. So it's not that it's a bad region or a game. It's just my broke phase. So whenever I see it, I was like, nah, I didn't have the money for it, whatever.
I
don't
just
give
didn't have a
shit.
3DS, so I was like, if anything that was coming out on the 3DS,
Right?
I was like,
I
gotta
was like,
back
I was
out.
like, yo, what's that? A 3D? I was like, yo, man, I don't know.
I couldn't get a 3DS. So I was like, look, I can't play X and Y. I can't play Sun and Moon, you know?
Yeah.
And then when I got a Switch, I was like, all right, now I can get to 8. So 6 and 7 I skipped.
Yeah.
8 is the one.
7 was fun, but weird at
yeah.
the same time.
I played
Yeah, I've been watching Blasian play six.
Alola on an emulator.
Switch.
I never played it on a system. It was fun though, but
Oh yeah.
I
man,
should probably do that now that I.
it was cool. Tapu Koko, that's my guy right there.
Yeah, Tapu Koko's so good.
Tapu Koko and what's the one? Tapu Lele. Yeah.
Tapu Lele.
Lele.
Oh,
and top of
man.
Blue.
I'm surprised
yeah.
they didn't bring one of them.
They're all kind of cool. They're all kind of cool. Yeah.
I heard that rumors at one point that I think Tapu Bulu was one that was rumored for a while.
For Unite.
Oh yeah.
It makes sense.
Really
All
early.
abstract out of nowhere. Out of nowhere
It's in the
pick.
code.
But I
It's in
think we
the
ended
code
up
for
getting
some reason, but we don't know
Buzzwole
what.
instead.
Tapu
Yo.
They're
Bulu.
gonna do some. They're just gonna do some Hawaiian event, and they're gonna be like, "Hello," and you're just gonna
summer
be like,
event for this year.
"Yeah."
Hey, hey, Alolan Raichu, please. We waiting.
I'll take it Alolan
Trying to
Raichu.
ride that wave.
Alolan
Trying to ride that wave.
Ride
you know
that
what I'm saying?
wave.
Another mom that'll learn surf.
Hey. Hey,
I'm not a fan.
Yo, MoshPit, what was your first Pokemon game and what was your starter?
I think it was like 97. I was in first grade, and the first time I ever heard of Pokemon was this kid had a pack of cards. So he had like 11 cards, and I was like, let me see them. And I looked through them, and I was like, these are awesome. And he was like, you can have one if you want. And I was like, for real, which one? He was like, you can pick. So out of the cards he had, I was like, I want this one. I took Ponyta. And
Ooh, okay.
I was like,
Good choice.
it's like a horse with flames for hair. I was
Yeah.
like, this is
It's like
sick.
Ghost Rider style.
It's the craziest shit you
And
ever
then, like,
seen,
once-
right?
Right? And then like once I became aware of Pokemon, it was like it was everywhere all of a sudden. Like it was on
Yeah.
TV. My friends were talking about it out of nowhere. It was
Yeah.
like within a week, everybody was on Pokemon.
It's a crazy phenomenon. Like when you get a car or something, all of a sudden you see that type of car. It's like,
Yeah, exactly. I
where'd
don't
y'all
know
come
what that's
from?
called.
When you
Yeah,
get
once-
Subarus.
Right.
Once you get
Yeah.
introduced to Pokemon, you're like, whoa,
Mhm.
hold on.
So right, so there for like a week I carried that Ponyta around with me every time I went to school and shit. I was showing all my friends and everything. And then one of my best friends growing up, he had an older brother, so they always got two of everything. And everything that their parents got them, there was always two of everything. And his brother wasn't even interested in Pokemon. So his dad got him Pokemon Red and Blue. And I had one of the big fat gray Game Boys, but I think I played Zelda on it. And I
Hey,
sucked
okay.
because I was 7. And he let me borrow Pokemon Red, and I was hooked from the first day. I stayed up all night playing it. I talked about it all day at school the next day,
Mm-hmm.
and played the shit out of it. And I played that same Game Boy, multiple playthroughs on Red, and then when Gold and Silver came out for Game Boy Color, it was still, you know, like how the cartridges were a little different. They had that little notch in the corner,
Yep.
which
So you
allowed
can
it to be
play it
played
on
on
there.
older Game
Mhm.
Boys. I played Silver on a fucking old
Same.
school big gray Game Boy.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
After playing it on a Game Boy Color or higher since then,
Mhm.
I'm like,
Can't
dude,
go
I was
back.
missing out. It was beautiful. Like this game was beautiful, and my experience with Silver was just green and black.
Oh,
Same.
I
Why
know
do
what
they
you're talking
call
about
these
now.
games red and
I know what you're
silver? Like, there's no
saying.
color.
Oh
Like,
my god.
It's
Yeah.
black or gray.
Yeah, they were like,
or
this
darker
Gyarados
black.
looks different, and I was like, nah, it looks
Nah.
the same.
It's the exact same as the other Gyarados.
He's like, it's the
Bro,
exact
my
same
Gyarados
one.
is-
I'm gonna
is still
capture it.
green.
Now it's caught.
My Gyarados is still green. So
He's like,
he just sparkles sometimes.
he's like, what's Lance talking
Why
about?
does
It's
sparkle?
like,
Right.
hell yeah, man. Nah, good stuff. Hey, all right, my man, Void King. What was your first Pokemon game and your starter?
So it just leads back to the fact that Sarv and I are very similar because I also went with Blue and I also started with Bulbasaur. But mine was because I sat there and I'm like looking at like what Pokemon are good and remembering the first three gyms. I'm like, first gym is rock, and the second gym is water. And what of these three are actually good against those things? I'm like, Bulbasaur, done.
That's very calculated for a child.
No.
Have you met me?
I was gonna say,
the
Fire
shit
and
out of it.
everything. I was like, this works. Right?
yeah, I was gonna say
Sorry,
real
have
quick.
you met me before? Like, have you seen us in practice?
You know
It
what?
makes sense. I just,
Hey, you know
I
what?
don't know why I'm surprised.
This is a good sound alert. Watching Void's streams and him saying that comment, yeah, you're right. That does sound like you. You're right about that. Cause me, I'm on the total opposite side. To make mine quick, I'm back in the days where you can like read the game and what's it called in Game Informer, where Nintendo Power.
Oh, Game Informer.
So like,
Game
Yeah,
Informer.
so you
Nintendo
remember being
Power.
like young and like obviously you don't have money, but like I didn't have any access to anything. So like those magazines were like life to me. Like seeing the images and the
that shit's still
artwork, I never
cool.
had nothing. So like that's how I got to see Blastoise, Charizard, and Venusaur. So my first pick was Charizard because I was like, yo, I was like a dragon. I was like, yo, this shit's cool. And then you know, like Blazing it said, you catch up and then you find out this motherfucker can't fly. Like, you mean I gotta have a Spearow or a Fearow in stock? You know what I'm saying, or a Pidgeot? Name asshole. God damn.
Level
man, like,
100
come on.
Pidgeot.
Yeah.
It's like, bro,
You know what's fucked up? I just
wings.
realized it was yellow version didn't have Pikachu, so I didn't even have. Like,
Oh.
Man.
yeah, like I didn't even have a follower.
Didn't even know your Pokemon could follow you.
Right?
Yeah,
Yo,
like,
randomize.
Oh my
the first couple of
goodness.
like weeks playing it was just me and this Pidgeot. Like everything's finished. I'm like, this game sucks.
He's walking around, ain't nothing going on. Everyone's cowering, running inside when they see him. Yo, Randomos, what was your first game in your starter?
Ooh, I think I started around 2016.
Yeah.
I think I was in like 6th grade, and I was sort of like, Mom, all my friends have DSs and playing Pokemon, please. And she was like, all right. And I started with Omega Ruby, and I just think that game is beautiful.
That is amazing.
And I
game.
chose Blaziken, and call it nostalgia, but that's still my favorite Pokemon.
Hey, you know what?
Have you ever gone back and played Red and Blue?
Oh, I played it on like the DS. There's like a
virtual
emulator on it, and I
Yeah.
got up to Rock Tunnel, and then at some point I was just going through the menus, and then my millennial Zoomer brain, I don't know which one I am. I just had to like pick one at a time, and I'm like, nah, I ain't doing this. I'm going back to my technology. So I respect
that's
you guys for
hilarious.
having to go through that.
Damn.
Bro, Rock
he got the rock tunnel.
There was
The
nothing
Zubats
better.
put him in the ankle lock. He's tapping out. Nah, real
Rock
back.
Through Rock
Tunnel,
Tunnel,
yeah,
not
Rock Tunnel,
knowing
bro.
anything about the map.
There's
or having
Onyxes in there.
Splash.
Did you guys know in yellow version,
What's up?
if you don't have Flash and you go into Rock Tunnel and talk to Pikachu will flash up the fucking Rock Tunnel for you.
Yep.
No shit.
Yo,
I just
stop it.
found this out.
I
Stop
saw
it.
today.
I'm so
And if
pissed.
you
I
learn
just
like
found this out.
Thunder or Thunderbolt while you're in there, he does it too. He like flashes the whole screen.
Yep,
for a minute.
and you don't have to go get Flash at all ever if you
Wow.
See,
have.
Random Moss, I got a
Wow.
fun fact for you, Random.
That's crazy.
Back in the
up?
day, we didn't have the internet, so people used to just make up bullshit like that all the
Like the
time.
Mew under
Yo.
If you
I
push
heard
the
that one.
SSN, there's a Mew underneath it.
Yeah,
That's so
like,
true.
It's
it
under
was-
the truck. It's under the truck on the
Yeah, it's under the
on the
truck.
board.
Yo, you go to school, you hear the most craziest shit, man. You go try it. Well, I almost said go home and try it, but I'm gonna be real. My ass had the Game Boy in school behind a book like this. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
so,
yeah.
hey, just want to $10 bill. Let's go. What the hell? I'm finding money over here. Yeah.
Play the donation sound.
Podcast's already paying dividends.
I was doing this basically, you know, like
Dude, the rumors and stories that the
Michael?
playground would create about anything. It
Oh
was
my god,
nuts.
it's so crazy.
Dude,
oh my god,
Every
Well, it's
time
not
the
a rumor
playground
if your
was
dad works at
legendary.
Nintendo.
Playground
Yeah,
was
it's
in
legendary.
school, they'd be like, "Yo, I just caught a metal Mewtwo, dog." Like, for real?
That rumor?
Like, yeah, metal robotic Mewtwo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but my
Straight
game got
bullshit.
corrupted. My game got corrupted. My save got fucked up. So.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Should've been
It's like,
there.
yo, let me see it. Oh,
Should've
my
been
save
there.
file. My save file. Yeah, all right.
But if
Yeah,
you release
My
all your
brother hit
Pokemon,
all control delete on it.
Yeah.
I don't have it anymore.
man.
all
the
control
memories.
delete on a game. Get out of here.
Yo, Rock Tunnel is
Yeah,
I mean, if
goated.
you're making up stories, you might as well stack the lies.
Yo, so
Hey Mike, what was your first Pokemon game in Pokemon?
There you go.
oh, mine was it was Pokemon Blue, but I chose Charizard.
That's
Yeah.
right,
I also chose Charizard because I was like, fire's obviously better
Yeah.
than fucking water and grass.
Because I saw Charizard in
It's
Nintendo
okay
Power,
that
and
you're wrong.
I was like, I gotta
I was
get
like,
this.
if I breathe fire on everything, they're gonna die.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
That's-
fire. What are they gonna
that's pretty
do?
good logic.
Right.
Well, here's the thing, like
Good
you
logic.
think
Yeah.
you think Charmander is a good choice because they put you in the woods first, and you're just burning every bug, and you're like, this is the correct choice until you get to Brock, and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Brock-
Right, right.
It's not
Nah,
taking
homie,
anything.
nah, homie.
Mhm.
Nah.
How do you burn a rock?
he said, "Yo, big
Joke
Brock,
on
you know what I'm
by
saying?
the time
Pew
I
the
rolled
city,
up to
learn your
Brock, I
colors,
was level
kid."
30.
Oh shit!
You know what the worst part about Brock is in the early games? He's like got full heals because he just does.
Yo, for real,
Wait,
he
he's
really
like,
does that,
bro,
folks. You
what?
try to when you get that small percent chance to burn him, he just full heals it, bastard.
Full heals, and you're like, what?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's all fun and games until you get to Brock and then they make a man out of you.
Yo, seriously. Hey, yo,
real
speaking.
champions went and got the fucking Caterpie level 10 and got the Butterfree.
Yo, shout out to the Butterfrees. We had Crunches on the show. Crunches said she was a Butterfree god. She was destroying games with Butterfree.
Ooh, nice.
I never tried
I
Butterfree.
believe-
I didn't know Butterfree
I
had it like
absolutely
that.
believe she would pick that.
Yeah.
Me too. That sounds in character for her.
Yo, so let's transition really quick to Pokemon Unite.
Oh boy.
All right.
I wasn't
Oh,
gonna get angry.
So, oh
I
boy.
just got cancer. Sorry.
What are you talking about?
So-
We love this game.
I'm gonna
Oh
start
yeah, it's fantastic.
The smiles on everybody's face while saying loving this game. It's like,
oh yeah, love it. So let me start with
mean-
Void. What was your first Pokemon in Pokemon Unite? What was the first one you chose?
Who'd you ask? Was that me?
Yes, Void.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm sorry. Good. Yeah.
as I say, when they gave you the choice of like picking a free one, I
Yes.
chose Charizard.
That's how I should have worded it. You're free, and then you're the one you like to transition to. I'm sorry.
Because of those, like the options you got, I couldn't care less about Crystal or Eldegoss.
I know, right? Right.
What's wrong with
Talonflame
Talonflame?
was talent. I didn't say there was anything wrong with it. I said I couldn't care less. Nothing wrong with
Okay.
Crystal.
At the time. alright.
I wasn't a huge fan of Talonflame because I didn't know what it was like. And then I'm like, I know Charizard. I'll figure out Charizard. And then
Yeah.
quickly switched to Greninja because I saw the Super Sentai like skin and instantly paid money for it. I'm like, I'm playing this for a while.
Why do you want to make it? That's correct.
Hell yeah.
Can I
Yo.
interrupt for just a second?
Oh, of course.
No.
I just hatched a shiny Charmander, so this is the best podcast
Hey.
ever.
Hey,
No way.
Okay.
Wait,
It's,
a
my
shiny
10th
Charmander?
Yeah, on my 10th egg.
Let's
So,
go.
is there any way you can share it to the Discord?
show
call?
it on screen. Show it
Show
on
it on
screen.
screen.
Yeah, I can
Oh,
do
his
that.
save file's corrupted.
Yeah.
Safe house corrupted.
Oh, that's
Can I
horrible.
see you?
Assholes.
I don't know how to.
I don't think
Share.
you'll be.
Instead of share
Checking, connected to the
instead of
savings.
camera, you should be able to share screen.
Yeah, right next to the
Yeah, I
camera
see
button.
share screen, but it's just looking at the Discord or Twitch. Like it's
Um,
not gonna give me my capture
Oh,
card.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I could.
can you
if my
hold your
camera could be?
camera?
Yeah.
Just grab your Switch and
Uh,
turn it around.
Yeah.
It is. It is
just pick
mobile.
your Switch up and
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
I had
just
mine. I had mine in
just
class
like
in
the-
sixth
just like
grade,
this
so
car, like here you go, like
There you go. Yeah.
Right.
Show like that.
yeah.
I hid mine behind books in 1997.
It took me 5 seconds.
I mean, you
Y'all
say
remember
that, Void, but it
books?
was blurry as hell.
Well,
Oh.
yeah, because I'm blurring the background. I could put it right up to the camera if you want. His wasn't. His background's not blurry.
There it is.
Hey.
Uh,
now we
That's
know
a-
that he's not bullshitting us.
Let me see.
Yeah. No.
Wow,
This is one of
do
those
we-
rumors.
Is it really shiny?
Let's
Hey,
go.
let's go.
Okay, it is. Okay,
All right.
I can show you.
It's really shiny.
That's beautiful.
Now I want to.
Like,
I
this is
want
the
to
only-
check it out. Trade it to me so I can see it on my end. You know
Oh
what
yeah,
I'm
I got you. I got you. This.
He
Sorry,
trades it, and all of a
sorry,
sudden,
the
Gar's
legitimacy
disconnected from the
of it.
call.
saying?
Just let me hold it for a minute.
I got you, buddy. Don't even worry
Also,
about
for
it.
those listening on audio, make sure you come check us out on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? We got the entire crew from New Bark Noctowls. I love this name because whenever I
If you're
play
listening to
Pokemon
audio,
Unite,
you're missing out on shiny Charmander.
oh, you definitely miss out on Shiny Charmander. Whenever I
Oh, yeah.
play Unite and I fight against the Decidueye, my brain just like it breaks, and I always call them Noctowls. So it's cool to find you guys, this group. You guys are actually called the New Bark Noctowls. So dope. So Sarverious, I want to ask you, what was your first Pokemon you chose for free in Unite, and then which one did you spend gold on and you wanted to play?
My free one was Snorlax.
Oh, big
I
Snorlax.
just-
Okay.
I just thought the ability to just lay on people and see, like I felt like that was going to be such a good move, and then it turns out it was great. And then
Hell yeah.
of course, since I went Bulbasaur in blue, I had to find Venusaur in this game, and I was like, oh, I only have to wait like 2 days
Oh,
to get 'em.
okay.
I was like, for sure. So those are still my two top played characters.
Yeah, to this day,
That's dope, yo.
he plays
That's
Snorlax.
great.
and Venu.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't fuck with my Snorlax.
No, for real.
He
I think this
will
might
definitely
be
face
Confirm.
at you.
this might be like the second or third time I've talked to Sarverious, but all the times prior, I remember you being in game as Snorlax. So for anybody listening, watching, yeah, don't fuck with a Snorlax. All right, yeah, that's
Fuck
just
with
that's
it.
just nice
Don't
for
fuck
real.
with it, man.
Or
Yeah.
if your opponents do.
I mean,
Yeah.
Shout out to Mike. Shout out to Mike for saying Sarverius' name right, because I didn't for like ever.
Ever.
Oh my god.
Oh, oh. Hold on. All right, so
I was
Mosh.
thinking it. I was like, damn, I'm surprised he said it right.
Yeah, right.
Hey, I can say his name, but not Sestrurito. Yeah. Anyway, oh my god, tongue twister.
There you go. You got it.
Craziest name,
Yes,
coolest dude.
We
I
believe
can't say
in
his
you.
name.
Oh.
We believe in you. Come on, buddy. All right, Mosh. What was your first free pick, and then the one you decided to go with after?
Yeah, I picked Charizard to begin with because he just seemed like the best one of the ones that they gave you for free.
Yeah.
And then when I played with him, I saw people playing Lucario, and I was like, that's obviously the most cracked fucking character in the game, right?
It was.
God.
Definitely.
So
Oh
I
my
went for
God.
Lucario.
Remote Stadium Lucario was a fucking menace.
Bro, it's fucking playground.
So I played Lucario, basically just Lucario for like the first 2.5, 3 seasons.
Yeah, man. Lucario is a
See, that was,
beast.
like, 1500
Then he got his
dollars
first
or some
nerf,
shit.
and nothing happened.
Yeah, and then he got his
Dude.
second
We
nerf and
nerfed
nothing
him,
happened.
you're
His
right.
third and fourth.
Okay.
I forgot who tweeted it. Chris Heroes, somebody, Spraggles, but it was like a meme. It was like Mewtwo or some legendary. There's like a whole bunch of attacks hitting it. The dust settles and it's still standing there. And he was like, "This is Lucario after every nerf, like nerf, like just absorbs all
Never
the
punished.
blasts." It might have been like
Never
Hoop or
punished.
it was a clip from one of these movies. One of the legendaries got
Yeah.
attacked by yeah. And it was like Lucario after every nerf, literally nothing, like
Nothing.
crazy, man. Yo, Blazing, what about you? What was your free pick in Unite, and then your choice to go forward?
So my first free pick was Crustle back in Remote Stadium, and
Okay.
I thought Crustle
That's
was
cool.
the shit, man. I was like,
Yo.
Stealth Rocks?
Mhm.
I was like, Stealth Rocks kind of funny because people would just be walking into it like they don't give a shit. And I'd be
Yeah.
like, bro,
What am I getting
That's how
hurt
I
by?
felt
There's
about
nobody around?
leftovers.
Yo, I love the crits. Love that
That's how I
shit.
felt about
Stealth Rocks was
leftovers, and that's
great.
good.
Stealth, and I loved
Mhm.
nothing more when they're putting a wall, and it was so fun. I was never really into the X Scissor Shell Smash. I was like, nah, walls and Stealth Rock in the early games.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I was and Randomize can jump in because we're Crustle lovers.
Yep.
I was a Shell Smash Stealth Rocker. I never did walls or X Scissor until like
Oh yeah,
a few months
back when
ago.
Fluffy Tail was huge.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
man.
Fluffy Tail, everything. Stealth Rocks. You
Oh,
put,
right.
put
Yeah,
it in the
Fluffy
grass.
Tail on that.
They stand in the grass, but you put the rocks there, and then they try to jump out, but then you got him a champ, slamming them this way, Pikachu stunning him, Sarverious coming through with the body slam, pow, like, woo, it gets crazy, bro. In my head, I see a whole lot of anime shit, but on the screen,
Oh,
it
yeah.
kind of, you know,
Season
just,
one block where you could just shove them all the way back into their own base with X.
yo,
Yeah.
yep.
I'm glad I missed season 1 then.
It was so much fun.
It was the
I-
Wild West, dude.
It was, oh, before
Anything
mobile,
goes.
the Nintendo Switch seasons, oh my god, man, yeah.
Oh man.
Shit was
And then
crazy.
the first thing that I got was Greninja, and the only reason why I got it was
Ooh, yeah.
because in Smash Bros, I main Greninja in Smash. So I was
Ooh,
like,
okay.
fuck it.
Oh, it's like-
I
I
respect
might
it.
as well correlate a little bit of it. And I played a lot of it, and then I was like, yeah, I probably shouldn't play this Mon because around I think it was around the third season when I was like, yeah, I shouldn't be laning with this man. So I'm just gonna switch off.
Oh shit.
Blasian figured it out
until-
before anybody else. I
And
shouldn't
then
be putting this in
until
the
Mamo
lane.
came in, I was like, I was Greninja maining, and then when Mamo came out, I was like, oh, this is the guy.
Ooh,
This-
yeah,
This is the guy.
yeah.
Holy shit.
That's my
I felt
guy.
so glad for you, Blasian, when this map came out for Thea, and
Oh my
then
God.
like Mamo started to just pick up and
He was
is
so
now one of the
beautiful.
top tier defenders.
Defender.
Because Blasian has been on the Mamo train since day one, and he has done everything he can to make that Mon viable. He's like,
Oh
no,
my
no,
God.
let me just try a little
Half
bit
of his
more. Let me
games
do
are on
one
Mamo.
more.
Oh my god, dude! I remember just going into people's streams and just showing them. And they'd be like, "Oh, who you playing?" I'm like, "I'm playing Mamo," and they're like, "Why?"
Oh man,
That
I'm
Mon-
like,
be
dude,
running
he's
stuff.
good. I swear,
Ice
he's
Fang?
great.
yo, for real.
Dude.
I hate getting Ice Fang, but I love doing it. Like,
Oh my
where do you
god!
think you're going? Like, I'm gonna pick you up and
Mhm.
just slowly bring you back this way. Team's gonna
Oh
blast.
my God.
It's awesome. Like, we're gonna get to it, but the characters that I like are the ones that like excel in 5 stacks. But we'll get there. Trust me, because I know a lot of
Yeah.
folks want to hear you guys talk and your opinions and mindset. So, let's get this moving. So, Gaara, what was your free Pokemon in Unite, and then what was that one you went forward with spending that money?
So like I said, I missed season 1 because
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have a Switch, and I had to start on mobile. I played on mobile for like the first 3 seasons.
I love playing on mobile.
Oh,
I love it way more. You
Mhm.
get so like, especially you have like all the dexterity or whatever.
Yeah, play both.
I believe I
Dual
picked
game.
Pikachu. because it was
Oh,
different.
good pick.
And I was just like, I didn't care about any. I mean, Charizard was there, but Charizard's overplayed for me, even though I just hatched a shiny one.
Oh, yo. Go ahead.
I love you, Charizard, but I also hate you.
No, it wasn't. It was just like I felt like everybody would have Charizard, so I wanted to be different because that's kind of my thing.
I feel you.
I feel you.
But then I saw that you could buy Absol, and I was like, "This motherfucker right here."
Gaara always likes the
cooking.
edgy characters like
Yeah.
Absol,
Absol, Zoroark, Gengar, Darkrai.
Yeah, he likes all the edgy characters. And so do I.
All the
And
edgy
Lugia.
characters. Okay.
It's like emo, Lugia. Emo.
Yeah, I like all the
You like fucking
I mean, Lugia was kind of emo in the movie, so
Yeah.
Mhm.
And she had the soundtrack on her. She had the song and everything.
That's hey.
Pull
That's
up, give me
true.
the aux cord, bro. Like, so, I mean, what's not to like?
Yeah, I feel you. I like
And then
those
the other
picks.
one was named Ho-Oh. Again, I'm like 7 years old. We can't do that.
Hey,
We can't do that.
I like
My
it.
dad hears me
All the
saying
jokes.
hello in here. You don't know what's gonna happen.
He's either going to be real excited or real disappointed. Because I'm 7. He's like, I mean, if he does have ho-hos in there, they ain't for me.
real excited till he opens the door, then real disappointed.
For real disappointed.
Ain't no ho-hos in here.
What you doing
Just
here,
a
boy?
man.
Oh, ain't no hoes in here. Yo, Hawkward, what was your free pick in Unite? And then what was your first choice with money?
So a little bit of background to this. Out of
Yeah.
everybody on the team, I'm the only one that has any previous MOBA experience. I played League of Legends for years before Pokemon Unite came out.
Hey, okay.
So my thing was never like it was a Pokemon I wanted to play. I knew that at starting out I wanted to play supports. So I picked Eldegoss.
Hey, my man. Okay. Wait, hold on. Time out.
So you just picked
wait,
based
no,
on
wait. Everybody, hold on. Wait, but you're a dude. Dudes play supports?
Believe it or not, I was a healer in World of Warcraft.
My
So
man.
Ooh,
Hold
look
on,
at
I
that.
gotta get my soapbox real fast.
Sorry, fellas. I saw a really slow softball pitch, so I was like, hold up. Let me line this up right. Oh yeah. I had to get in there. Yeah. But no, you played supports on League of Legends. So what's that experience like going from that game to Unite? Because I like how you just said that. I never thought of it that way. I played Heroes of the Storm, but I guess I fell into the pool of people who was like, oh, this is a Pokemon game, not like a MOBA.
no, for me, like growing up being a huge Pokemon fan, like I was right there when Pokken Tournament came out because I
Oh,
enjoy
okay.
playing fighting
Yep.
games.
Yep.
So once I heard there was a Pokemon MOBA coming out, I was like, I'm down for it. I knew exactly what this game was going to be like before the other mainstream Pokemon fans because they never played. They generally didn't play MOBAs. I knew. I
Okay.
told you what it was going to be like because I played League of Legends.
That's how you're
But-
thinking all this buy-in.
But
Nice.
it came down to a thing where like a lot of the major concepts that people had to learn at the beginning, I already knew. Like I already knew the idea of you need to farm. I already knew the idea of like how to kite someone, saving your abilities for important situations. Like all that stuff came naturally to me.
You
Sarv,
knew
don't
about the
do
tall
that.
grass.
Sarv, don't do that. Sarv, don't do that. Sarv,
Love
don't do
it.
that.
Sarv was there with me and Sarv both started at the same time. So there was a lot of things where it was just like I already knew, and as Sarv did, I was like, "Hey, Sarv."
Like, you're a support, and I'm playing Venusaur. I'll just do whatever you say.
Yeah.
Sludge Bomb, Solar Beam sounds good to me.
Yeah, so when I first started playing, I played with my buddy Traffic, and he played League for years, so it was like the same situation for us.
Yeah.
Like he was just telling me
Yeah.
how to not do it. He was like, "Everything you're doing, stop." Like, why are you fighting that guy? And I was like, "I don't know." Like,
Because he's right. He's here.
It looked
Right.
like a Venus-
He came into
It's
my
on site,
space.
right.
Yeah, he came into
He's
my
weak to
You're
fire.
the
space.
enemy team.
He came
dude.
to
You're
my
not paying
space.
attention?
He's
MySpace,
weak to
that's a
fire,
show.
right?
His home bar is orange.
Oh, don't
Hey,
push that into our game, Megara.
Oh my god.
Quick question for the group. So we're at the 36-minute mark. Does anybody have to go right at the hour mark, or do you guys have a little bit of time after the hour mark?
I've got time.
I'm good.
Excellent.
I think we're all
Okay.
good. This is our
I took,
normal
I
time.
took a nap before this, so I'm ready.
Same.
I also took
Same.
Yo.
You
Nice.
took a disco nap? I heard about that. You know what I'm saying? That's real old. That's real old though. But anyway. So everybody listening to the show right now, we have episode 25. The entire crew of new Bark Noctowls on Surrender at 5 podcast. Really excited for this. So I want to ask, is everybody on the team? Sorry, go ahead.
Before we go ahead, the first Pokemon I bought in game since
we
got
cut you
meeting-
off. Wow.
we got a little sidetracked.
Sidetracked.
Sorry.
We've never done
This is
that
also
before.
usual.
It's because you said we play supports. He got
Damn. Yeah.
But
We went on
speaking
a
of playing
tangent.
supports,
advantage
the
of 'em.
first Pokemon I bought, no one on the team's gonna be surprised about this. Mime.
Mastermind.
Oh
yep.
my
Mr.
God.
Mime,
I
let's
almost could have
go.
picked it.
He was playing Mime when Mime
Mr. Mime.
was super shit.
Yep.
on purpose.
Love it.
On purpose.
Oh, I thoroughly enjoyed playing Mime. It was one of my favorite characters to play.
I
Did you
played
like
mine
him
for
when-
2
Mhm.
seconds, and I
Did you
couldn't
like
put
him in,
up
like,
a wall,
season-
and I was like, "Fuck this."
Yeah, listen, dude, I picked up mine like one time early on and was like, I'm too stupid for this. I'm not gonna get it.
I love Mime.
Remember
Blazing?
when Mime early
I love
seasons?
it now.
was,
I like to play
disgusting?
mine sometimes now.
Mm.
Yeah,
Wait, go ahead, Blasian, say it again.
There was like I think it was like season 2 or 3 or something where Mime was just gross because like
Yes.
people were like, "Oh, here's the wall. Here's confusion.
Yes.
Die."
Yeah. As soon as you get him anywhere near that, like half, like you just
Oh
said
my
it.
god, I hated that
Like
crap.
I picture like those comic caricatures. How we should word it? It's like that the boxes. So it's like
Mhm.
you and then the mime, and then you turn to run, but there's a wall there. And the next picture is the mime with the grin, like because you're just deleted. Like
he was early
deleted.
deletion.
seriously, I really underestimated it, and I started to play it more. The win rate I have on it is from the early days, like nothing from season 6 when Mr. Mime stole Mew's shine when Mew dropped. That was really the Mime season. That was not the Mew season. Like
Oh yeah.
Mr. Mime stole the show. It took forever. Oh my God.
It was funny because I took a break from the game and I came back, and when I started coming back, Mime was really popular, and I was like, wait, I've already put in my time for this character. Let's
How
go.
long have I been gone?
Oh, okay.
what year is it?
Yeah, I think our team formed around that time when mine was busted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did.
That's dope.
Nice.
How did you guys end up meeting?
Yeah.
I
Sarv.
don't remember
Yeah,
which of
who
these
met who
guys I met
first?
first.
I met Void first.
I also
I
met
either
Void
met
first.
Void or
through some
Gara.
sort of stream. I can't remember whose stream you rated into.
So I knew Blasian for a really long time because we met near the time the game started.
Okay. July 2021.
I
And
remember
then yeah, because you kind of just like wandered into stream one day if I remember correctly.
it was
And
actually
then-
because of another friend of ours, Meep. He was like, "Hey, join
That's
this."
right.
Hey,
Yeah.
Meep.
Yep.
Meep was like, "Hey, come here and do this so we can play." Like I think it was we were trying to do a trio or 5 stack.
Yo,
Yeah.
those are the
And I
best
was shocked,
friends.
man.
When they're already cool
Yep.
here, and yo, come over here, we can link up. I love
Oh
that,
yeah.
man.
So I joined Void's stream and I just started showing my Mamo and they were like, "Wow, this is actually a really good Mamo guy."
Hey, yo,
your
hold
man-
on.
Show your memos.
I've been hitting Stream Marker a lot because there's a lot of quotes that I want to use for the episode title. I just don't know which one. Showing my Mamo. That's top 3. Showing my
with the
Mamo.
Noctowls.
Wow. If somebody
the
types that
Noct-
in chat, I'll pin it. That's amazing. Showing my Mamo.
Showing my memo with the Noctowls.
Blasiantower
Alright, do you
2023.
remember how we met?
I don't know.
I
I
think it was
can't
something
remember
along the lines
breakfast
of
yesterday.
like
I
queued up. I think I queued up in a solo queue game and Gara was on my team and I noticed he had TTV in his name. So I searched him on Twitch real quick right before the match started and was like, yo, I'm on your team, bro. Like, good luck. And then I think we just killed shit. And I was
Hell
like,
yeah.
I'm the
yeah.
best, you know. So.
Right. I was in
No
your
doubt.
stream. I was like, you trying to duo? And he was like, yeah. And then at some point I got invited to a lobby with Void King, or he got invited to a lobby with me and Gara. And that's how then I got introduced to a whole Void army after that.
I'm pretty sure that Vape introduced me to Void.
That's what I was gonna say. I think we met through Vape right around the same time.
Vaporeon?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
The best being
'cause-
herself.
So,
Because you-
question, because there's 2 that I know of. Is this Vaporeon a woman?
Yes.
Okay. I know of a male.
Goomers?
Okay.
Or in Spraggle's words, the Goomy Goomers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yes.
Yeah, because I think
Oh,
we were. So this was back when Vape was on my team,
yes.
or right beforehand. Because then you and the Goobers, or what were the Goobers at that time, were kind of teaming up together, and then it was shortly before you joined the team that we met.
Yeah, and then Vape left the team,
Mhm.
and then the team fell
The-
apart.
Yeah,
So
and
this is
then
our
Oh,
we
second
kind
time
of just
trying
hung
the team.
out. Yeah.
I just
Yep.
thought about how I might have met Gaara. Did you already know Ghidorah?
I did.
I think
you
that
go.
you were invited to a game where I was playing with Ghidorah.
Possibly.
Okay.
There you go.
I think that's what happened. Because
I
I knew
don't
Ghidorah and
do-
Mr.
Got hit
G
with
and
the
all
third
those that
party.
group first.
Yeah.
That was like one of the
Oh,
first
well,
like
yeah.
groups of Unite players that I met was like Mr. G, Killstreak, Ghidorah.
Yeah, that
Nice.
sounds about right because I know Ghidorah, Killstreak, and Mr. G first whenever I got back into streaming and picked this game up because I was doing Overwatch, as Void will know from my clips.
All your clips are Overwatch clips. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hey, question. So does everybody on the team stream? So for those at home listening who may not know, like
Everybody-
who may not come to YouTube, they're just listening on audio. Just want to let them know at home who does stream and who may not. Just if there is anyone who doesn't.
Just Hawkward.
Hawkward does
Hawkward's
not
on
stream.
OnlyFans.
Nope. Nope.
Okay.
This is 40
Not yet.
content.
All right. So Hawkward doesn't stream. Okay.
We're gonna get an AI
I'm
bot.
trying to get some money together to get MoshPit a laptop so he can stream. And make,
Hey,
I
Mosh is
make
on
all my
YouTube.
Why not?
content
He
with my
just makes his-
phone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. MoshPit's all on mobile. I love that.
It's
Mobile
good though.
Mosh.
So I use like the switch function where you take clips from your
Yeah.
game
Mm-hmm.
and then you can send it to your mobile device and they
Yeah.
have all
Right.
types of video
It's
editing
lovely.
software on mobile. And then I edit that into like highlight reels and stuff like that. Or if I take, I'll take like 10, 15 clips in a row, like every 15 seconds or so, take another clip and turn it into like a 2-minute long video of like
Hell
a
yeah.
big Ray fight or something.
I love that.
But
I-
I wish I could stream.
if anybody wants to send me $500, I can build this man a system real quick and send it over to
Hey,
him.
if everybody in chat donates $10, we can probably make it happen. You know?
I built
Wait,
computers. I can get it done
$10?
for cheap.
$10 hype. Let's go.
You just know right there. Yeah, that's okay,
There you
man.
go. There's
Got
your
you.
first.
The Cash
How do I
App
get
is-
this through?
No.
Oh,
and
I'll
then-
send it in game. Hey, let's go.
Yeah.
I got you. I got you.
I'll trade it to my Charizard for that.
The shiny one?
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
trade
yeah.
you a
for
shiny
sure.
Charizard
Oh.
right now for it, honestly.
Oh, this can give me a shiny Charizard.
I got shinies on. I got boxes of shinies, Mike. How many you want?
I'll take a box for 10.
Gaara did a lot of
A
hunting.
box or 10
Yeah.
The girls selling
Wait.
those Charizard like Girl Scout cookies. I got.
Charizard and a
You
box
sound
of
like
Thin
drug
Mints,
dealers.
please.
You sound like
Yo,
drug
so,
dealers. The first one's free.
The first one's
You
free.
rolling?
So for everybody listening, make sure if you get time, check it out on YouTube. So we got Blasiantower, Gaara, MoshPit, Sarverious, and VoidKing. So all of you stream. All of you
Yeah,
guys make
Except for
content.
me.
Hawkward. Oh, except for Mosh. I'm sorry.
Mosh does
I don't
YouTube.
stream, but I just make content on YouTube and TikTok.
Yeah.
So Mosh is making content on YouTube and TikTok. So we'll, of course, like every guest, we're gonna make sure all the plugs are in the description.
It's gonna
And
be
they-
a long description.
And they really, oh no. It may
It's
be,
worth it, though.
but
It's worth it.
it won't be long typed because shout out to Mosh for taking the action steps ahead of time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
I
yeah,
should-
he was
I
asking.
I should send this $10 to you. You know what I'm saying? He sent no, for real. He sent all the links to everybody so I can make sure the plugs are in there. So I'll
Messaged
definitely
me
make
at
sure.
work today, like, what's your links?
Not like that.
Shit, I don't know. Hold on.
No,
Honestly,
this
I'm the one
episode.
that's on
Twitter
top
here.
of like promotion.
My link tree is on my Twitter,
yeah.
bro.
Yo, honestly,
Mosh
I didn't even plan this, but like it's kind of fitting that Mosh is like in the middle in this video session here because he really was the one who like made sure this episode came to
is
be.
in the
Like
middle, that's
he really
great.
pulled all this together for real.
Mosh is like, let's get shit done. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, he's like, let's get this cracking. Yeah, for real.
Half-ass production.
Yeah,
not
because
my
we were
work.
already talking about a different thing as well that we can talk about here whenever you're ready to talk about that.
Yeah, so we'll transition right into that. I just want to thank you, Mosh, because and apologize to VoidKing because I had asked him to come back for a second episode, and once again, universe happens. So thankfully, VoidKing's a cool person, understood, and
Yeah,
then at the same time, Mosh had jumped in, talked about getting the whole crew on. So I was like, oh, this. So honestly, I was like, oh, this is my way I can make it up to Void. So hopefully he's not mad. Not to say Void's like that. This is just me projecting my mentality because everyone's reality in their head isn't the actual reality. So it was me being nervous and not wanting to upset a cool guy in Void. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
He is
man, I
cool.
know. We talked like super soon, like after like everything kind of like you and I both had really shitty stuff go on at the exact same time.
Yeah.
And
for
so
real.
we're like,
yeah.
hey, could we wait and like let stuff kind of get back to normal first? And
Yeah.
both of us were like, that sounds like a fine. So like, no, this is other than like, I don't think I realized that we were going to be on today until Monday. No, man, we're cool. Yeah. Well, I mean, let's be honest. Yeah, I'm not saying we didn't. I'm saying I didn't remember until Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally, Mosh is the only one that's like, "Hey guys, remember this is what's happening," and we're all like, "Oh shit."
Yo, shout out to that execution right there. So I'm going to transition this into Mosh, and then from there, random Mosh, you can bounce off that. So I'm not hogging the mic because I be talking. Let me shut up.
No, I'm good.
Go ahead, Mosh. I know where you're going with this.
Oh no,
My
it's
man.
perfect too, because Randomos is actually I was actually gonna bring him up in this, but a couple weeks ago we started a series as a team that's not Pokemon Unite related, but still Pokemon related, and we started doing a Pokemon Soul Silver Nuzlocke as a group. So Blasian plays the DS, and we all stand behind him and watch him play, and we tell him what to do, and we all basically chit chat and bullshit like we're doing now. But it's kind of like a podcast, and we recently decided we drop that every Friday, and that's on my channel youtube.com/@MoshPitTV Gaming.
Just say, remember the link.
Because there's 2 channels for you.
Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so we decided to start having guests on our Nuzlocke because it's kind of like a podcast. We can get to know people, talk to people in the Unite community because we're all Unite players, so it's like kind of based on Unite. We talk about Unite a lot in the Nuzlocke, and we just had Randomos on. And
It was funny because
okay.
you talked to me literally the day before, like, "Oh yeah, you want to just come on as a guest?" And I'm like, "Sure, I'm not doing anything." It was just really spontaneous. And
Which
it
is
was
great
awesome.
because I know some of us couldn't be there.
It was random.
I was working.
Yeah, I'd love to hear that. Real quick, if somebody could drop that link in chat, I'll do some PR stuff.
I can
I got
grab it.
Loving that. But Random Mouse was on the last episode. That's pretty cool. I love the idea of that series. And for this show, yes, it is Surrender at 5. The name comes from a segment in time where I used to duo queue with Miss Bombshell. Shout out to Miss Bombshell, first of all, real quick.
Yeah, dude, Miss Bombshell.
Miss Bombshell is dope. And we used to just roll opponents, and it was like a week and a half straight where people would just quit. They literally would surrender at 5, and that's where this name came from. It was a joke. I was like, yo, you can't tell me we can just climb ladder, get 1,700 just destroying people. So, like, yes, it is a Unite show, but I'm looking to have segments where we can discuss other Pokemon games because it is, to me, like the whole Pokemon universe. So I don't want to just be rigid and, only talk Unite. So I think it's really cool that you took the time to explain you guys are doing the series on YouTube. Because I think it's pretty sweet when players are, rounded and not just hardcore Unite. Not to knock those kind of dudes, but like sometimes they're just that type of personality, and we just want to have a cool vibe around here. We're still inclusive to everybody, but
team building.
Yeah. I mean, I like. It's nice that it's funny enough that the Pokemon Unite community is really like. I mean, from whenever I started joining Void streams and the community he started building and everything, it's just, and then the communities I started to go into, Crunch's, yours, Mike, and everyone else's streams and things. It's just the Unite community is so nice. So many nice people. So many people that want to do other things as well and talk and do a lot of crazy stuff too. Like a lot of stuff has been happening, and I'm like, bro, this is a lot of stuff is going on, and I love it. I love it so much.
Yo, I love
the Unite community is all rounded.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Full of all rounded and full of all rounders.
How many dad jokes till one of us gets cut? That's the over under I want to know right now.
Hey,
I was kind of hoping dad jokes would get you on the team. I was like, yo, let me try out. You got bench spots, a B team, a sister team. Oh, look at that dad jokes.
Of course you do.
That's awesome. Yeah,
you gotta at least have a 10-year-old to get on the team. So.
Oh,
but
I got 2.
That's not true. That's not
I
true
have
at
2.
all.
Wait.
Yeah, I was like, wait, that was a requirement? Hold on.
I put this team together. I didn't even know.
Hawk and Blasian have kids they don't know about yet.
Exactly.
Blasian and Hawk are my kids. Just
oh my god.
That's it. That's the quote.
Blasian and Hawk are my kids.
Blasian and Hawk are my kids. All right, type it in chat.
Like,
Real quick.
It's just
I
Void's
gotta.
face with like a birth certificate next to it.
All right, I got
Photoshop.
a
We might
random
keep
question for the
talking
group.
about-
Random question
Oh,
for the
yeah.
group. All right. Did you guys buy Scarlet and Violet, and what are your thoughts on it?
Yes.
Can I go
This
first?
is going to be a wildly contentious answer.
Oh, just real quick. Just real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wait, we all
I
bought it,
got-
right? Like we all played.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think
Yep.
everyone
Yeah.
else
Yeah.
played it.
Everyone
Yeah.
have
Everyone
it.
of us played it, and everyone else bought it.
Beating
I-
it is a different question, but
Gaara
I say,
says,
I
"Let me
haven't
go
beat it
first,"
yet.
and then he disconnects.
I've
bet
beaten the
his
Victory Road challenge.
No, I just hatched another shiny Charmander.
Another
Another
one?
one?
Another one?
Another.
How did
Wait,
that-
DJ
another
Khaled.
one?
Take it,
Where's
Gaara.
DJ
Okay.
Khaled? Hold on.
So
Thank
I'm
you.
enjoying the
is.
game right now.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Another one.
So for those
So-
listening on audio, Gaara is a man of many talents. Okay, first of all, he's not just handsome, and he doesn't just have a cool hat.
Don't.
You know what I'm saying?
I-
And you know, black don't
He's
crack. Got that
got
beautiful
The black
skin.
don't crack.
This man's not just
Beautiful
podcasting.
toes.
I heard he might. I'm not gonna ask, but he's also hatching shiny Charmanders. This dude out here. Oh my
Dude's
goodness.
doing multi stuff, man.
I'm,
Here,
I'm-
take my money.
I also want to add, I have a basket full of hats. It's not just one hat.
Oh my man. Okay, okay.
Not
Oh,
a rack,
oh,
a whole
I
basket.
want.
He's got a
Oh,
basket.
I'll explain that
Basket.
later about all the freaking hat thing that me and Mosh had to do for him.
That's crazy.
that whole fiasco. But for Scarlet and Violet, I bought it, and the first thing I did was do a Wooper only challenge where I just did nothing but a team of Woopers and just beat
Psychopath.
Victory Road.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I did. That's
a
all I
weirdo.
did.
You're a monster.
Yeah,
Whoopers
he had like
only.
different Woopers for different roles. Like
Oh,
this
he
is
really
my attack.
he really do
Wooper,
got a
this is my
basket full of
defense
hats.
Wooper.
Mhm.
This is not a
Nice
game.
bet. No.
This is
But
not.
yeah,
a
no.
game.
When
It's
I
a
got
hat
that,
basket.
yeah, when I got a Scarlet, I did Violet because I was like, I want the bicycle, please. Let me get the motorcycle, please.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're
But,
like trying to run on four
I know why you
hands
guys
and
kept
feet
me
or
around.
whatever.
That's all I'm
Yeah,
gonna say
so I
about
was
it.
like the only one of the few that had Scarlet, so we kept it around just to
Well,
get
the
the
few. I'm the
exclusive.
only one out of the six of us. I think that.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
are.
we all have. We all have.
We all have
Hawkward.
to like touch.
I got
We all have to
Scarlet.
touch trade him, and he was like, "So I'm gonna catch like six."
Can I get those other exclusives? Fuck no.
Exactly.
I haven't done that yet.
You want to be
know
part
what
of
it
the Unite
You know what
team,
it
and then
is.
we can get those Scarlet exclusives.
I got you a roll.
That's awesome.
Bench.
But yeah,
Hey,
we
so
must-
so like Blasian had alluded to before, there are a lot of things happening, right? So for me, I'm gonna set this up. Back in December, for me, it was kind of like the dead season, November, Thanksgiving, Christmas, event-wise, and I didn't see a lot of things going on. I actually took the month off. I had a lot of things happening, and it happens with any game I've played, any community I've been in. You know, IRL happens. People got to take time to step back. They come back to it, things of that nature. So I feel like around when UCS was starting to get some energy going, I see a lot of content creators who are not on tournament built teams to play championship tournament games start to ramp up their content, right? In the sense of hosting customs, weeklies, setting up events, tournaments.
Absolutely.
And I think it's really, really hype. So before I get into any other events going on, I want to focus on the group we have here tonight, the new Bark Noctowls. And I want to ask you, what type of events have you guys been doing? And then what's coming up for you guys? Let's hear it.
Captain.
So we just took a stab at the February UCS Open qualifiers. We probably started training into December, early January, like hardcore. Especially as soon as they announced that, we put up a fairly rigorous practice schedule, and just trying to get in as much as we can with that specifically. Made it out of first round, and ended up losing to, was it Astral Ascendants?
Astral
So-
Ascendants, yeah.
Not ascended, but somebody else that went pretty far in the tournament. So don't feel too bad about that. We
Took a
still
game
took
off
a
of them,
game
too.
off of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so
Nice,
hype.
nice.
Felt like I
Mhm.
was watching football for the first time.
Yeah, unfortunately,
This is what
Gara
Gar.
was
football
in
feels
chat.
like?
Yeah.
So is this
Yeah.
what watching football feels like? 'Cause it was hype.
Oh
yeah,
shit!
yeah.
Okay, okay.
They were
I
so
pulled over my
funny.
truck and I was yelling. I was like, "You get them motherfuckers!"
Let's go. Yep. Yeah, I love that.
So next up for us in the tournament season, we've got March. Actually, today,
Mhm.
March qualifiers just opened up their registration, so we're gonna get in
Nice.
on that. As far as the other tournaments for the Noctowls, I don't have anything set specifically yet. But we
Mhm.
are looking for scrims. If people are wanting to scrim, we would love to do that.
Scrum.
Yeah, we really need to get more practice in with that pick ban system, because let's be honest, it goes by fucking fast.
Yo, it's so much fun. I love it. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it is
It's
a
its
lot of
own
fun.
game before the game.
Yeah.
Like you can decide a win or a loss and right there before the game even starts.
Honestly,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Mosh, you said it earlier. Real quick for my card playing fans, because I got some Yu-Gi-Oh and Hearthstone fans who watch, listen. So the pick ban Yu-Gi-Oh. Afro comes out. Anyway, the pick ban and Unite literally is like the mulligan phase when you're playing card games to me. Like it's a whole game before the game. It's kind of like picking the decks and the cards. Like you can, and what I didn't know. Let me hit the Zelda sound because it's a new discovery. I didn't realize until last week when I was doing customs at Mitch's. Shout out to Mitch, that when you pick a
I mentioned a
Pokemon,
lot.
yeah, I mentioned a lot, that the other side doesn't get to pick it. I had no idea.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
there's no mirror.
It's like a draft.
And I never ever try to come off like a Mr. Know-It-All. Like I really love this show because we can invite people on, be inclusive, and I'm a sponge. I like to learn, and I feel confident not being smart because I know nobody else knows everything. So it's okay if I didn't know. I it's over. You know what I'm saying? It's liberating. It's like 8 Mile. I diss myself. You can't say nothing about me. I had no idea that they couldn't pick the ones you have. So I was like, oh, let me just snatch up Tyranitar every time if they don't ban it. You know, like that's pretty cool. Like I really want to get more into the
that was our
was
our strat in UCS for round one. We're like, if we go second, it's Urshifu ban. I don't care what they pick, we're banning
Doesn't matter.
Urshifu, so they don't get it. And then
That's
if we pick
awesome.
first, we pick something completely different. So if they aren't smart enough to pick up on that, we're gonna take that bear and we're gonna run all over them.
Oh yeah.
And
Just let Hawkward fucking loose.
It did happen once.
Yeah.
Once.
Let
We
Hawkward
did
loose.
say bear once, and it was
Love
It
it.
was
the
like
name of the
somebody
day.
gave him a Christmas present. He was so excited.
That's awesome, yeah. Yeah, man, that pick ban system is pretty sweet. So sorry, Void, I cut into your speech. I apologize.
No, you're good. As far as upcoming stuff, events and things that we've got going on, next Saturday, Gaara and I are hosting a tournament for the community. Anybody's allowed to enter. We just have a specific rule. Mike, you made a mention earlier that only ladies are supposed to play supports. I don't know if you guys, if you guys weren't aware of it, let's just call it what it is. Some shitlord got onto Twitter a while back and started making some really sexist comments about
Piece of
Unite
shit.
and about Unite, about the roles.
Yeah.
And it was really stupid. So of course, Gaara and I instantly were like, well, A, fuck this dude. And B, like, how can we turn this on its head? So we both streamed. I think we did yours last week, and then mine was like a couple days beforehand, where we both were doing like only supports for for us on the channel.
Reversal Rumble.
Yeah, so that's actually the name of the tournament coming up. Not tomorrow, but the 25th.
25th.
It's gonna be the Roll Reversal Rumble. So guys on any team that they play can only play supports. Female non-binary people can play whatever role they want. They're allowed to play anything. It's just the rule that the guys have to play support. It is
bonus points if you wear a pink shirt, by the way.
Oh, I'm not gonna say that because I don't want them to skew our the winnings there, Gaara. But so $150 prize pool. 100 first place team takes home $100. Second place takes $50. But your entry fee is a donation to survivors.org, which is a charity befitting people that are trying to escape abuse, generally women and children. But it's to help them escape their abusers. So you basically just have to get the receipt that you made a donation for your team, minimum of $5 per team, and send that over to either Gaara or myself, and we'll send you the link for the Battlefy. You guys are on your own to put together the teams. Well, if you need help, let us know. I know a couple people that are looking for teams right now.
Right. Is it $5 per team or $5 per person on the team?
$5 per team.
It's basically $1 per person.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And then the organizers are actually going to match the donation for the entry fee for people.
Hey, yo, okay.
Survivor.
Oh, I have. I haven't told you because shit's been going on. But Shinjay is going to be trying to join.
Hell yeah!
Oh, nice.
Shinjay says that if his team wins, he's going to donate whatever. If he gets first or second, he's going to donate that to survivors as well.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
So that's also an option for people that are joining.
My team's throwing to him.
Class act.
But yeah, it's something that like it really kind of ticked Gaara and I off because like one, Gaara and I can play any role.
Yep.
Almost every person in this room can play a little bit of every role.
Yes.
And it's just stupid to think something like that about a video game, and to think something so hateful about a video game. Yeah, like
because you know that spills into the rest of his life. It's not just this game. Like he's just a fucktard everywhere.
Seriously. And everybody knows this show is not PG. We're R-rated. Yeah, fuck this dude. He can kiss my. Listen,
fuck
hold
this
on.
guy and come win some money and help some ladies.
Exactly. Let me get this soundbite. Odd Cookie can kiss my black ass. Yes, I said it. He made me so sick that day. Listen, man. Listen, hold on. Because we have quality people on Twitter that I respect, and they're asking this serious question. I'm going to address it. I've been waiting for this moment. They're asking, why do you guys bother entertaining this? This guy's a loser. Obviously, he's dumb. You're wasting your time. He's living rent-free in your head. And for me, hold on. It's not that we don't understand the guy's a loser and a troll. It's not the fact that he's doing it to incite people and get views. It's the fact that if no one says anything, then he actually creates a deeper issue where grown men like us should be saying something, sunning his ass and shutting it down, but we just decide to say nothing. No. So I like that everybody like got united and came after this person.
Hell yeah.
Because it wasn't cool. So a cooler thing about it, such as Gaara and Void here, tapped into what I love, which I love. It's my essence, you know what I'm saying? That petty energy. And they didn't just like shit talk the dude. They're like, yo, no, how can we flip this? So it's not just like that one day we talked about it and it's over. No, these dudes had an event and then now they're making a tournament out of it. And we're going to keep this going because this is what happens when shitty dudes say shit and people are like, oh yeah, let's champion for one day. And then it's over. Now this right here will keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Like I like this idea a lot. So props to you guys because he said something stupid. You guys flipped it into an event. So it benefits obviously the content creation side, but it's the macro sense of like, yo, we're not just going to listen to guys talk shit and not say nothing. Because I'm pretty sure everybody... Yeah, go. I'm talking good.
I say I have two things to that, Mike. Number one, I definitely tapped into my petty side first. Because literally day of, I streamed, I think I called myself Support Chad and dressed up like the chattiest shit I could find.
With the glasses.
I only played support, yeah. Hat, backwards hat, glasses the entire stream, all that shit. But then like the idea is that, like you said, we're a united community. It doesn't matter what you identify as, your skin color, any of that. It doesn't matter.
Thank you.
We're a community first. Yep. And like having that in the community, that's why we didn't put this dude's name anywhere. Like, oh yeah, legitimately, it has nothing to do with him. It has everything to do with we don't accept this, and we want people to fucking look at the positives of, hey, he was just the catalyst that got us to talk about it, and here's something that we're gonna do to kind of like fight against that stupid ideal.
Exactly.
So I want to say thanks to Crunches specifically because I woke up to this shit and I tagged her and I was like, light this motherfucker up.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
she didn't exactly for whatever reason. That's not important. But then she was like, and then Infinity was saying some stuff, and she was like, "You guys should make an event." And I was like, "Fuck it, why not?" So like, if she would have never said anything, well, I know Void probably would have done his thing, but I would have never made the whole Rumble thing.
Yeah.
And then so that turned into the tournament, and then that turns into donations to, Survivor. So it's like you can't when somebody says some dumb shit. You got to check them, right? Because like
Yes.
Hitler was saying some foul shit and nobody checked him.
Yep.
We can't have that.
Eventually they did.
I mean, yeah, but a lot of people got fucked up because of it. It happening too late. So you got to nip that shit in the
Too little,
bud.
too late. You got to exactly nip it early. Yep.
To Boyd's point, we're not giving him attention. We're giving this issue attention so that we can stop it. And it's like we are not going to let this happen.
Definitely not.
Yeah, I think
you can take that fuck shit somewhere else.
I think a big reason why the community like lashed out so hard against it is because like we all care about this game, but we all care about this community a lot too. And the last thing that I want is for women to feel like they aren't welcome to play whatever the fuck they want to play in this game, or that they're not capable
or
of
men.
playing any character. Right. Yeah, that too.
Like,
and I think the most healthy thing for the game and for the longevity of the game is to have more and more people coming to play it. And the last thing I want people to think of when they look into playing Pokemon Unite is that we are like a bigoted community, or we are a community that aren't inclusive. Because like when we look at our team, like we come from all walks of life, and we all relate in the way that we love Pokemon. We love competitive gaming, and I think the game can only get better if people know that they're welcome to come play this game. And
camaraderie.
99.9% of the players that play this game are not going to judge you based on your sex or the color of your skin, or say that you can't play a certain role because of anything about you.
Yeah.
Unless
but if you backcap at Ray, I swear to fucking God.
Yo.
Well, and it's like
if you backcap at Ray, I don't care if you the cutest chick. I don't care if you the coolest dude. None of that matters. Yo, man, just don't do it. Don't do it. Because if you are the cutest chick or the coolest dude, I just think you ugly. Now I'm just like, come on. Now I'm just like, come on, man.
You're ugly on the inside.
You're ugly on the inside. I mean, obviously,
But what if it works?
Yeah.
But what if?
See, at that point, I'm apologetic. I'm like, all right.
Let me hit this soundbite and then hold on. Name the one time, and I'll be quiet. I'll mute myself. That the backcap scenario works. I'm shutting up.
There are actually a couple times during team practices, or I think even during UCS once, where we just did it.
UCS one.
Yeah.
I mean,
the only person that can backcap at Ray is Hawkward.
Yeah, the only person on our team that's allowed to do that is Hawkward.
Hold on now.
Or if Hawkward is playing Comfy and he's on Dodrio.
Thank you.
There it is. Those are the two rules, and we stick to them because we believe in Jesus.
But here's the thing, though, right? Like, if the back cap works ever, right? And I see the person going for a back cap, and then at the end of the game, it somehow was the winning thing. I'd be like, all right, I didn't like it, but I accept the win. I need that win.
How you do things.
You still fucked up, but at least we won, so I can't.
At least we won.
I'll
be like, all right, you know what? I don't hate you, but I'm a little upset. But that's it.
Okay, Blasian. Okay,
general,
so all right, so.
Hi, Mike.
Is this feeling equatable to like the basketball coach that doesn't want that shaky shooter to shoot that corner three, but they hit it, and the coach is like, all right,
Absolutely.
100%.
Like,
okay,
you really center position, but okay.
Yeah.
That really hurt me.
Because you know what? Yes. Listen, backcapping is. I'm the old dude from the 90s, 2000s. Why is my 7'2" center shooting threes? Yeah.
Yeah, like why is he shooting?
What you doing, bro?
Yeah. How about that
into that?
Ball?
Yeah,
get the MVP.
Yeah.
So we had kind of an incident like that earlier this week. Sorry, Gaara. Where it ends good. It ends good. I swear.
Commercial break.
Good.
Commercial break. Okay.
And, where we were doing something, and the team we were playing against in practice was whipping us, and they were pushing in. No, this is the
Okay.
Venusaur thing. This is the
Oh.
Venusaur thing. And see, it ends good.
Okay.
But so they were pushing in on us. I'm playing Hoopa. We have Blasian and Mosh are really low on health. I Hoopa hold them out. They're literally calling for a hole because they are getting their ass kicked and they needed to leave. Gaara on Venusaur, who's been pretty good the entire game, is like charging in, like fucking like Ride of the Valkyries going off in the
Leroy
background. Yes.
Yeah, Leroy Jenkins.
And gets killed. And we're like, dude, why did you run in there and do that?
Cause I'm
And-
strong, boy.
And we all reset for the Ray. And I think I died at Ray because I'm watching from the timer. And then here he comes again, Ride of the Valkyries. This time he ulted in first and ended up with a quad kill. And we took the Ray and won.
Hey,
And
yo,
we're like,
okay.
I can't be mad at you because you got the results, but it's like, damn it, man, we could have done without you dying first.
Boy. Okay, I'm very
I think what happened was he got upset about dying.
I was
and
so
everybody-
upset.
Yeah.
And you were like, why did you do that? And I was like, because I'm strong and I'll show you how strong I am.
He got
I'm
upset.
strong,
So he was
mama.
like, all right, I'm going to have to show him.
I took all that.
He did.
I feel sorry
He
for that
fucking
idiot.
rolled them.
I was
That's
like,
awesome.
Oh, you're right here.
Poor
Let me
guy.
press this. Let me press this alt button real quick.
Also, because we were in the topic of the events, I know Gaara has another thing that he does with crunches. I don't know if he
Yes.
wanted.
Oh, that's
Oh.
right.
Yes.
I mean, so we're gonna be. It's
The 24th, right?
yeah, the 24th. 1 HP in a Dream will be the 24th. We've got people submitting clips, and you can win some Crunches merch.
February 24th.
Yes, so 24th is 1 HP in a Dream. 25th is the Rumble. So it's gonna be a busy week.
What is 1 HP in a dream?
Loving
Wait, we can win stuff for 1 HP in a Dream? I've just been throwing
Yeah.
those videos
Yeah.
up.
No,
'cause
no, no,
they're
no.
up your
You're-
faster
Wait, hey,
now.
no,
yo,
no, we're
hold
gonna
on,
miss
hold
the
on.
stuff for the
Let me
merch.
clear the table. Hold on. You're telling me 1 HP in a Dream is a video series where you guys have a council that votes, and then the winner can get merch?
Yes.
Yep,
So
absolutely.
Oh man, okay.
originally it started. I was in her stream, and she was doing some Gaara shit. That's all.
Hold on,
Hey.
hold on. He said it. He called it Gaara shit.
Yeah,
Everybody heard it.
I have to be honest. She
All right,
was
let's put that in
doing some
chat.
Gaara shit.
And I was watching.
And I was like, is this what Void feels like? Because this is stressful.
He
This,
shakes his head a lot.
I'm like, why are we like this? Right? So she takes the initiative, and you know the fucking hashtag just starts coming off. So what we're gonna do? So if you tag the 1 HP in a Dream, or you can submit through her Discord. There's a whole channel server for it.
Mhm.
What we're gonna do is, for the first one, we're gonna be picking clips, and there's gonna be a winner who I guess I think it's gonna be a 1 HP in a Dream hoodie. I have some merch, but I can't show it off. I don't know how much I'm supposed to be saying because she's very particular. And I'm trying to not get in trouble right now.
Hey,
She's
whoa,
very
whoa!
particular.
Don't get us in trouble. Hey, man.
Yeah.
No.
No crunches. Hey,
Hashtag Gaara
We-
said
we-
it
we-
all.
crunches.
I'm only telling y'all what she told me to tell y'all.
Man in the
I
hat.
think.
Crunches. Gaara is doing Gaara things. This is not me. Look, you can see both my palms.
Why did
Everybody
this
hands
My
up.
hands are in front of me. My hands are on the vehicle.
Hey,
She's
Don't
like,
shoot,
why'd
don't
you kill
shoot.
him? And you're like,
Your
"This
hands
paragraph,
are
five guys are
not
real
what she's
convincing,
concerned
man."
about. She is worried about your toes. That is what she's
About
worried
your
about.
toes.
I'm not worried about our toes, dude.
Well,
Yeah, you gotta use that.
you know, it's funny you say that because we can transition right into questions for the guests. So,
Mhm.
first question came last week from Crunches. Ask Gaara about his toes. Gaara, the
There's
floor is
no-
yours.
there's
The floor is
no-
yours.
There's no way that's in there.
Yes. Ask Gaara about his toes. Crunches.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah.
There's
I
no,
saw it yesterday.
God,
Questions for guests.
I
there's
saw
no-
it yesterday.
Last episode, she requested. This is why I like to tie each show into the next one. So yeah, I asked, and she said, you know, ask Gaara about his toes. You can elect to plead the fifth.
You really think Mike made this up?
Oh, shit, he took the hat off. This is serious.
I can't fucking believe that.
I can.
Hey, this is your chance. Just so you know, this podcast is evergreen. This will live forever for as long as YouTube is around. So,
Funny enough,
So
if
not
I
to
was-
show your toes, but
I would, but Void told me I would get banned. I've already done it once for her. She paid for it. She paid to see my toes. I just want that. There was the
hey man, you making money? So
Hey,
what's the
you're
problem?
making money.
She-
Where's my money button?
TV paid for my toes.
Where's that money button?
She had to pay the premium. She had to pay the
I'm
premium.
about to DM her, be like, "You actually paid him for his toes?"
There's a clip on my channel and her channel. She
Oh
paid.
my
She
god.
paid for him. She paid for
Hey.
the piggy. She paid for the Piggly Wiggly. I'm just saying.
Hey, shout out to Piggly Wiggly.
Wigglies.
Yo, who knows about Piggly Wiggly? Stop it.
I got a Piggly Wiggly shirt in my
I
garage.
don't want to know now.
I was about to say,
I
I'm
mean,
good.
you're in
Pass.
Atlanta, right, Sarverious?
I'm about 2 hours west of
I
it,
was.
yeah.
I was
Yo,
born
Atlanta's so
in
cool.
Atlanta, So
Oh, boy, okay.
Hey, okay. Yo, Goose
But
Creek,
yeah,
South Carolina. Shout out.
my feet are okay. They're washed, cleaned, and I clip the nails regularly. You know,
Excellent.
I gotta keep that thing on me.
Okay.
Gotta keep that thing on me.
Respect it, respect it.
I'm half surprised it's not around like a chain on your neck, just so you always have it close
Oh
to
my
your heart.
god. Oh
Well,
my
'cause
goodness.
it's got like a knife in it, so I can't just have it.
Oh
It's
yeah,
gotta be-
no, yeah, that's a
concealed.
file.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's got a point on it though. Like, look at that.
It's a knife.
It's like a knife.
like a knife.
He's
it's
like
got a
sharpening
down,
it with
sir.
his knife
Put it down.
Yo, so I asked a Gaara question. I'll ask this next one, and then I'll let Randomos ask the one after that, so we can go back and forth. So Ping Guy, shout out to Ping Guy, executive
Ping Guy,
producer on the
buddy.
show. You know what I'm saying? He helps out a lot, big time.
Yeah.
He would like to know.
Pink's dude.
Oh yeah, definitely. Good mentor as well. How did the team come together?
I think that was mostly answered earlier, except for me, because everybody kind of already knew each other, and I'm just this random nobody that came out of nowhere. So, as I said, I took a break from the game. They all already knew each other. They were trying to form a team. They were looking for one more member. Sarv, I've known Sarv for years at this point, 3-4 years at this point.
3 or 4, yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
And I had just gotten back into Pokemon Unite. He shoots me a link and says, "Hey, they're looking for a team. Why don't you try out?" And I was like, "All right, sure, why not?"
Just so happens we're also looking for a support, which both of us were playing
Yeah.
at the
Yeah.
Yeah,
time.
Nice.
because at the time I was doing my mime shit.
Love it.
I was gonna say because I had a team prior, that we had attempted to play in UCS last year, but
Was I there for that?
due to
or was that before?
it was so you were on the team that attempted it, but we never made it into the tournament because of all the stuff that went on that ultimately ended up disbanding the team.
Gotcha.
It happens, yeah.
Blasian and Gaara were on the team previously.
Gotcha.
And then I just kind of put that idea on the back burner because like all that stuff kind of soured me to the idea of competing competitively for a little while. And I just wanted to enjoy the game again.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely.
And then through trying to do that and through visiting other streams, meeting Mosh and Sarv, we all were kind of like, we're playing, we're getting together, we're kind of getting a little sweaty, but like, you know, we hadn't really thought about the tournament side of it until I think Mosh might have brought the idea up originally, been like, you know, why don't we just all kind of like form a team? Like we're already kind of there.
We
Like
be
we all
fast
enjoy
stacking.
being with them. Yeah. So why not try it? And so like we had the four of us, and we're like, well, one, we need a fifth, and two, we need some kind of like ground rules for the team.
Yeah.
And we're like, why don't we just kind of put out on Twitter for Gaara and I to like whether we're looking for a fifth member and
Okay.
looking to hold some tryouts over the next like 2-3 weeks. And then I know we were talking about Shin earlier. Shout out to Shin. He was one of the people that reached out. Sarv reached out, and then as part of Sarv reaching out to participate in the tryouts, he's like, oh yeah, I also have this other guy that he was looking to possibly join or try out, see if, because you guys said you're looking for like a support player. He does play support, so you know,
Nice.
On purpose.
yeah.
On purpose. Yes.
But like one of our big criteria, and I think you kind of have got to see it from just this hanging out with all of us, was we actually have to enjoy being around each other. Like we could
yeah.
do what
Enjoy it.
Aneurysms and all.
Yeah. As much as Hawk bitches that he could be doing anything else.
I keep coming back. I keep coming back.
He
On
likes
time.
it.
But like in
Very
the
punctual.
UCS Discord, you see it often. You see need this kind of a teammate, must be 1600 or higher for multiple seasons, must play this role, must do this, must do that, must do this. And I'm like,
Link us your
18
API.
years old.
yeah. It's
Damn.
like we
Last
could
4
do
digits of
that.
your social security.
What's your credit score?
Brother's maiden name.
Yeah.
Yo, really quick,
First
does
pet.
anybody play on Ethernet? And then continue.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
Wi-Fi.
Nope.
I wish.
1, 2. So 2 out of the.
I do.
So 3 out of the 6. Okay. Just curious.
During practice, I'm on Ethernet, but any other time I'm on Wi-Fi because I play at work. So
I need to
Gotcha.
run a cable up in my house. I know I need to do it. I just haven't done it.
Over
Gotta have
there
that
on the other
OLED
side of my
switch
room,
dock.
up and over.
My router
Okay.
is right here under my desk, so
yes, mine's
Yeah.
like
And you need
literally
like
right
a
there.
2-foot cord.
Yeah, I
But
just don't have an OLED switch dock.
But we basically were like, we could do this and become super sweaty about it, and we could try running the thing. But it's like we'd really like to just be a team and get better together and enjoy being with each other because we all have lives going on. We have to want to spend that extra time outside of that stuff doing this. So why not do it with the people that you enjoy being around?
And
Exactly.
we were all content creators too, Hawk. And
Yeah.
Hey, yo. Oh my god.
communities and stuff, and a lot of our communities overlap. We were like, I mean, it's gonna be good for everybody. It's gonna be good for the people that want to see our content. It's gonna be good for us. to have
Yeah.
people
Hawk's
to
fan base is
bounce off of,
crazy,
make
bro. They're
content.
crazy supportive.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him to shout me out, but he won't.
I want to know where this fan base is because apparently I'm the only one that doesn't know it exists.
You don't need
Sarv,
to
I'll
be
send
the
you a
leader.
link.
Internet, man. It's on the web.
funny enough, when we were doing Hawk's tryout, the first match we got into was against Spraggles and Indy. I
Yep.
think.
Yeah.
We fucking
Yeah,
ripped them
Our
motherfuckers.
first
He
match
told-
was
he
against
told me
Spraggles
that
and Indy, and we
too.
won by like a hair up on the Chitty Chin.
Oh, it was
Crazy.
so
It was
good.
close.
I was-
Damn.
Spraggles
Okay.
is
It
like
was a
my
very
idol in the
exciting
Unite
match.
community.
He was just
So I
as
was-
excited as us.
Spraggles.
Hey,
Oh,
yo,
yeah.
shout out to Spraggles. Fun fact, he's rated this channel 3 times.
What?
Little fun fact,
That's
yeah.
crazy,
Nice.
dude.
He's the new host, guys.
And no, I
Yeah,
said it's a woman. It's a woman.
I will confirm Spraggles is the new host.
No.
Also, fun fact, I made Spraggles tilt by stealing Ray. Like I rewatched him real quick.
Oh,
His
nice.
reaction, I stole. He was like, or something like that.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen Spraggles that mad before.
I
And
was
I
like-
He
caused
doesn't
that.
do the whole emotion thing.
Oh,
I was like,
playing
well,
Spraggles
always-
till
there goes that
before
guest
he was,
appearance
'cause
on
I
our
was
show.
playing like shit on
Damn.
his team.
You were that guy.
Don't
Yeah,
play like
it
don't
was
play like
embarrassing.
MoshPitTV.
Yeah, literally, he was like,
Don't pull a
"Bud."
Gaara.
He did that thing that he does where he's like, buddy.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Why you
nobody
there,
needs
buddy?
Spraggles. Get
If I
out here.
wasn't live right now, my daughter wasn't in the next room, sir.
So another question from the chat as we get closer to the end of the show. We have a
One more.
question from Sestruito. Do you have any named plays? And if so, can you share one?
I don't know if this is necessarily a named play, but we can always bring up the bag of tricks.
Oh,
Like at this point,
Bag of
it is.
tricks?
Yeah.
The bag of
I think
tricks.
Bag of
counts.
Tricks is more like a comp that we would run. But yeah,
Oh, it's a comp.
Whatever the hell I pull out.
It's literally we all have
We-
our stuff that we normally play, and Hawk's
Reaches in his
just like,
back.
we'll play this time.
you
Little
didn't
that
bend
thing.
over
Rondo
far enough
trio.
to. You didn't bend over far enough to grab
Oh,
your
my
bag of
bad.
tricks, Sarv.
So this all starts because we're just trying to find our footing. We were struggling a couple times, and I'm just like, all right, guys, listen. I know you've never seen me play this character, but let me
Let me
play this
cook.
character.
Let me cook.
Let me cook.
You know how many
Yeah,
times
let me
I've heard
cook.
that now?
Let him cook.
We let him cook and it just somehow works, and
I
we're
ran
just
out
like,
of
forget it.
count.
Who
My
cares?
man's a
It
chef.
works.
It was
Okay.
delicious.
Yo, so Hawkward, are you like extra smart and you set up the emblems and items before you pick the random character?
For
that's a no.
sometimes yes, sometimes no. So to a
Most
certain
times
degree, like it's a situation where I've played most of the characters on the roster. I never really like said, "Oh, this is what I play," or "These are my characters."
Okay.
I was just like, I feel like playing this, and then I just played it. Again, Sarv was around when I first started. That's literally what I did. So just from playing the characters, I already have items set up. As far as emblems, I just kind of have my few emblems that I use, and then I
Gotcha.
just change depending on what they are. I have like a magic set, I have a attack set, I have a like tank set. Like I don't really care about emblems, I'll be honest.
Yo, honestly, real
We
quick
also
before
get
anyone
really
jumps in,
in-depth.
I agree with that real quick because I'm on this Smurf account because I got banned for 2 weeks for
All right.
said reasons.
Bro, I'm
How
so
dare you
Uh,
have that name?
Yeah, rest in peace to Mike
Free
Lowry.
Mike.
So
Free Mike Lowry.
yeah, free Mike Lowry.
For real.
Free like
Have you tried being Mike
I've been-
Lively?
Mike Lively. No, I was thinking when I come back,
Nobody
gonna
gets
name-
that joke.
I was gonna name my character Heel Mike because men don't support it. So I was gonna be cutesy there. I'm still workshopping some names, but anyway, the point is I'm on this Smurf account. It's broke. I got like level 20, 17 items, barely any emblems, and I'm at Ultra 2. So I really believe you, Hawkward. Like I think what the cooldown, like, some emblems could matter, but like I got the most bummy emblems.
I'll be completely
No,
honest,
they're
and I've
not
thrown this
bummy.
I've thrown this idea around, and I've actually started to do it a little bit in my solo queue adventures, where I just say I'm not using emblems. I put on the option to not use emblems, and I'm just playing it like that because you do, even though they do a little effect, it's still different than what you would do in tournament. So I just at this point say forget the emblems. I'd rather
Yeah.
play what I want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if the enemy has emblems and you don't, you're practicing for a tournament, it's kind of like you're like training with weighted armor,
Mhm.
Right. No, you're right.
So
You're
when
right
you
about
get to the
that.
tournament and nobody has
Power
emblems,
weight.
then
Yeah.
now we're all on the same playing field.
Yeah, and here's when it comes to like items and stuff for Hawkward, at least I've noticed Hawkward knows his play style so well. So like his items are always going to be a little bit different from what we typical item set. And you sometimes I'd be like, "Hey Hawkward, what do you have?" And he's like, "Well, this is what I play."
Yeah,
and
this is for
I always
Yeah.
and that's great because he knows exactly how his play style is, and that's why we like him, as a bag of tricks because we know that his play style is the most. He knows his play style to freaking T, so he can just do whatever he wants, and we're all like, "We'll just back you up."
Hell yeah.
Like
Support, by the way.
oh my god.
You know what's crazy?
So-
Go ahead, Hawkward. Go ahead.
It's funny because there's a couple of moments I can remember very vividly where it's like I'm playing a support character and I'm like, all right, can anybody just play support for one game? Let me play Gengar.
Yeah, and that shit happens all the fucking time.
Mm.
Or like, all right, can Blasian, can you run some kind of healer? Let me play Blastoise. Like it just happens out of nowhere where I'm like, we're missing, and it happens less and less now as we're starting to get more of a feel of what everybody's like
And we're playing
fit
more
is.
characters.
Yeah.
And as we grow everybody's roster. But like at first, like again, I just had fun playing the game. I never once was just like, I only play this. It was very much just, I know to a certain degree how every character works, and I can play that character.
Yo,
Yep.
I like that.
See,
So
I had never.
yeah.
I was gonna say I never played a MOBA before Unite. So going in, I was like, well, I'm just gonna pick like one or two characters. And I'm gonna get really good on that character, so then I have some kind of value to offer teammates. Like I'm good at this. I'm real good at this. Like
Yeah.
because I was like, well, I barely even understand the concept of the game, let alone like all these different play styles and
Mhm.
shit. So like the more the game's been out, obviously I picked up a lot more
Yeah.
roles and characters. But
No,
at
this
the-
is
at
cool.
the beginning, dude, I was
Yeah.
Lucario all day, every day.
That's cool to hear.
I legitimately, this is
Yeah.
my first MOBA too, right? So like I was like, okay, I had a terrible experience with League of Legends,
Oh my
and
God.
Mm.
Sounds like
the-
League.
like
Yeah.
my own team was flaming me, and they were also beginners. So I was like, what the fuck? So
Oh hell no.
Sounds like League of Legends. Uh-huh.
Yep.
yeah, so I literally found Spraggle's channel. I was like, Pokemon Unite, how I play this shit.
Right.
And so every time he would release a video for a character,
that's how you do thumbnails. Ah, okay. I'm gonna do that next time. Pokemon Unite. How I play this shit? I got you. I got you.
So, 'cause I was like, because the team's not going to help me if it's a MOBA. I already know MOBA people are shitty, right? At this point.
Yeah.
At this point, but I was like,
Yeah.
I'm just going to look at YouTube. And so every time he would release, a character video, I'd be like, okay, I'll learn that character. So I just started learning every character, and then from there I went to learn, how to jungle and how to lane and all that stuff.
So real quick, I like that. I like this energy when you guys talk about the bag of tricks, because I never that phrase. I guess I never applied to the game, but when I think and I hear you guys talk, that makes me think of my man Random Moss, and more so because I've only played with this other person twice, and if not Random Moss, definitely, and if Random Moss can agree, Zambi.
Yep.
P5? What is it?
Zambi P5.
Zambi P5.
Yep.
I've only played with Zambi a handful of times, and 2 of those times were in VC. And as like when Gaara talked about crunches, you saw Gaara things going on. I just think everybody has that kind of space within themselves or somebody they know, whether you're the conservative or you're the half and half or you're on the other side. So I'm that crazy chaotic. And then when I met Randomos, I was like, oh, not just his username, like he really is random. He does pick a lot of random Pokemon, but he's very, very good at them. And he's really good at Serena and Crustle. So like when we go through a handful of games and I see him defect back to Serena or Crustle, I'm like, oh shit, someone's about to get their ass kicked. But Zambi, I only played a handful of times with him, and this is what it was like. It was like, I feel like I was like listening to like a crazy like fighter pilot, you know what I'm saying? Like giving down these plays of what he's gonna do. He's like, all right, Mike, we're gonna run in there. I'm gonna be Talonflame. I'm gonna pounce on them. We're just gonna kick their ass. You ready? And I'm just like, I'm like, yo, who the fuck is this guy? I'm like, wait, I'm the crazy one, but he's crazier. And then, dude, we jump into battle, and he just wipes everybody else. Talonflame. I've never seen a Talonflame player that good. Like I know there's niches and pockets. I'm not an ass kisser. Everybody knows this, but Zambi P5. Yo, holy shit, man. Yeah, he's that bag of tricks, like crazy as hell.
Just today, I want to tell you, like, we were almost like, we were playing this game, me and my 5-stack. We had like a semi-unorthodox comp, and it was like 4 of us down. And Zambi like comes in with Blastoise. And it's just, okay, Zambi, you're our only hope. We understand if you can't do it, but you're our only hope. And we're waiting with bated breath. I get my green shield. And it's just like, how does he do it?
How does he do it?
Crazy. Hey, Random, take over question number 4, Random, for the show notes.
Before I get to that, I've just decided I'm going to get Zambi to just be more in this community. Like,
seriously, yeah.
I feel like the energy he emanates, definitely, I want him to meet more people, whether he likes it or not.
I want to talk to him twice. He's awesome. He's just like all of us. Mad energy. He's hype.
A few times.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to talk over you guys. You guys know Zambi. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
I don't know Zambi, but I'm willing to look into it.
If Zambi wants to play some more Talon, he and I can compare notes because in UCS, one of my I got to play him twice, didn't I? Talon,
yeah, and then they
oh,
they were like,
they banned him.
Yeah,
they banned Talon.
Yeah,
wow. Like, yeah, you can have Urshifu, but fuck the bird.
I think we got a quad, and I picked up a quad, and then I don't know if that was in UCS, but
I picked up a Penta.
Yeah,
I picked up a quad, and then Mosh picked up a quad, and then you picked up a Penta, right?
Yep.
I think I had 2 triples and a Penta.
That was okay.
Damn.
Nice.
But
we were snapping that game.
I will die on this box, but like,
talk to him.
I'm a Brave Bird believer. Like I know Mosh is gonna flame me for saying this because he's a fly person.
He's a pretty fly guy.
Yeah.
Fly, but I've dabbled in the Brave Bird.
Back to Zambi. He does this thing where before, as he's doing the Brave Bird animation, he's just going, "Watch this," and then just goes in and kills them all.
That
I know that energy. I love it.
Like the quality of his microphone and his energy. I feel like I'm watching like a movie. He's just like, "Here I go, watch this." And you see Talonflame, just boom, like yo, he is like, dude, oh my god, like yeah, he's hype, man. He is fucking hype.
It was a double kill in the first, like probably the first Aleki fight. The first Alecki went in because I brave birded into their base and picked up a double kill
Wow.
by
Let's
accident.
go. That's dope.
We're gonna ignore the wasted Tyranitar ult I used, but I mean,
Man.
You can
Yeah,
tell
but-
that we all remember the game very vividly. Like we
Yeah.
watched the footage. Most
Speaking
of us
of
have made videos
competitive-
of that game.
Oh yeah. Next segment.
Content creators.
Speaking of competitive and content creation, how do you guys manage to balance both the competitive side and content creation in just general life?
I don't do content creation. Simple as that.
Okay.
He wins.
Yeah, you don't do it.
He
Fair
wins.
answer.
I'm pretty sure at this point the team's just gonna make my channel, just gonna do it for me,
Oh,
and I'm
we've
just
been
gonna.
talking about
I will.
Technology is advanced.
Do you see all these screens behind me?
AI
I could
Hawkward here.
jump right in and help out.
Was that-
Yeah, but one thing I remember you guys talking about was you always had, over the course of a week, a specific time you all just get online and play together.
So
3 actually.
as I say, so what we wanted to do was, well, first off, like one of the things you brought up was how do you kind of mix, like how do you do it with your real life, right? Because we're all adults, we all have jobs, we all have families, we all have things that we have to do.
Yeah.
While this is a really fun game and a really fun idea to play it competitively, it's not our main source of income. So we can't say, oh, sorry, I can't go to work today because I have practice. So it doesn't work with us. So
Oh man.
generally speaking, I know, I wish I could actually.
I didn't want to
Generally
end my stream this
speaking-
morning. Yeah, I feel you.
Once we start winning some tournaments, we can do that.
Okay, I'll get on that. So we got lucky. Actually, most of us live in the same time zone. Gaara and Sarv are the only two that live outside of that time zone, and they only live one time zone over. So when we're scheduling things, if I'm saying, oh, practice is at 11 o'clock, it's 10 o'clock for them. And
Got it.
working with them to try and put that schedule together, we want to try and do at minimum 3 practices a week that last about 2 hours.
Love it.
And then on the weekends when we have more time, we tend to spend more time together and work out these things that we're trying to do, work out new mons, work out depth of the mons that we already play. But it does tend to require a lot of scheduling and a lot of bleed over. It's nice when my content creation can also serve as either like a partial practice time, or I can take the stuff that I'm doing here and then these guys are watching and can say, okay, I saw you do this earlier, here's something we should try, next practice. So it's always something going on in the background of our minds, but at the same time, like knowing what is important makes it easy to schedule, makes it easy to work around, and then, also getting your breaks in. Like it is important to also make sure that you schedule those in, because burnout is real. So if you do too much of one, everything's gonna suffer.
Yeah, Void made it
We
a
also
very
communicate a lot.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
True.
yeah. Well,
Yeah,
Void
like,
made
I
it.
talk to these dudes every day.
True.
Go
yeah,
ahead,
we
Blasian,
do.
sorry.
Yeah, I love that.
No. So I wanted to say was like Void made it very apparent in the beginning when we made this team. Life is first, okay?
Right.
You know, like you said, we don't make money off of being on a competitive team.
Facts.
Not yet, but
Yet.
Not yet.
not yet. But like things happen. Life is going to happen. Things are going to get in the way. We have, like you said, we have jobs. We have family, other things. If practice time comes up and we get a message, all we ask is, hey, at the most inconvenient time, let us know if you're going to be there or not. And if we only have 4 of us, we're still going to try something. We're still going to practice. We're going to still try to get what we can. And then the person has to just make it up on their own time or with someone else. And then also with like Void saying, like sometimes his streams, sometimes we just all are just there on just one of his streams, and we're like, well, improv practice, here we go, let's
Got
go for it.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Improv
But,
practice, just by nature of being around in the stream, hanging out.
In around, yeah.
Yeah. No, I get that, because like I have my scheduled days I'll stream, but if I'm just chilling on a random day, like, oh, there we go, bonus stream. I got you. Yeah. Totally
I think
feel that.
something to add in and kind of like just increase what Blasian add into what Blasian was talking about.
Yeah.
It also, like, we all have to understand that we're here to do this for fun and to do it the best that we can, and understanding that there needs to be that communication, right? Like
Right.
we need to for UCS the first round, Gaara got screwed at his real life job. And while he was literally one day he's like, we're ready to go. I'm gonna be there Saturday. The next day, I just got told I can't work for the next 3 days. I have to work this weekend or I
Yeah.
won't make rent. Like, okay,
Yeah.
Gaara's not there.
That's real. No, that's real.
At
I
no
respect
point
it.
did any person on the team go, well, fuck you, Gaara. You said you're gonna be there. Be there.
Yeah.
Every
Fuck
single
your
person was
rent,
like,
bro.
yeah,
I think everybody
dare
was
you
just
want a
like,
place
fuck
to
your
live?
job. But
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Fuck the job, but
Hey, fuck
but
your
we
industry.
understand it.
Wait, you care about your
Like,
coworkers more than your Unite friends?
Hey, yo.
I care about this. I care about this roof over my head, dog.
Exactly, exactly. No, I'm doing that sarcasm because that's how it is. Because some people wouldn't. So no, I'm saying I respect you and then this group for understanding. And Void, like you guys said, I'm stuttering. Void had put it out there first. Like real life comes first. IRL happens
Real life
first.
comes first.
And I respect that. If I didn't say it that way or Randomouse didn't say it to me, we kind of had that conversation, what, 6-8 weeks ago when we got together. And like anytime IRL happens, like, you know what I'm saying? That comes first, of course. So it's cool to hear
It has to.
you guys talk about this as a group.
There's it's like oh, it's unfortunate that we can't do this thing that we were, we had it scheduled or something. But
Yeah.
we are all understanding adults, and that's the thing, and that's what makes this team so. We all enjoy each other's company, and we're like, that sucks. Hey man, things are going on. Hope you get well. Hope everything. If you need anything out, reach out to us. But
Yeah.
and this is why this team works so well, is just because we all understand each other and understand that life comes first, and then we understand that this game is also fun and is our hobby.
Yes.
We don't want to make it someone miserable and decide that this hobby is no longer fun for them.
Yep.
I like that
I
point of
think
view.
it really helps
Yeah.
that we've all like really become friends
Yeah.
because we do a lot of things outside of Unite, even just hanging out together. Like, I mean, 4 out of the 6 of us all hung out at this fucking coffee place or this donut shop called Donuts and Dragons. And we just hung out there and played cards and kicked it.
Oh, wait,
And,
hold
like,
on.
We do like watch alongs.
You guys hold on.
And
You guys
do
met
the
in person?
Nuzlocke.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
it just so happens that most of us live
Oh,
near each
what?
other somehow.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Oh.
me,
Oh.
I've these people on the internet that live within an hour of me.
yeah, me,
Hell
me,
yeah.
Blasian, and so me and Mosh actually were already living in the same state. Blasian messaged me one day. He's like, "Hey man, by the way, I got to move, so like things are gonna be tentative for a little while." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And he told me where I'm moving. I'm like, "Dude, that's 2 hours north of me in the same state. Like my company has a facility up there."
What?
And-
Okay.
So we're like, "Oh shit, we're all in the same state." And we start talking with these guys, and like
Yeah.
once Hawkward joined, I'm like, we were talking about something. He's like, "Oh yeah, no, I'm Eastern. I live in this state." I'm like, "That's literally like an hour and a half south of me."
Like, funny enough,
Damn,
they
okay.
were talking. Blasian and Void were talking about meeting, and I made a joke. I was just like, "Yeah, sure, I'll be there." And then they sent me the address. Like, wait, that's 2 hours away. I'll actually be there.
Yeah.
And then on my
I
route,
was like, man, my car's not running. Like, you trying to pick me up on your way there, Blasian? He was like, sure.
yeah, I was like, I saw the route, and I was like, it only adds like
Bro.
30 more minutes. I don't give a crap. Let's do it. I was like, let's go.
Yo, that's so
I
fucking
was-
cool.
I was so sad that I didn't get to go.
Yeah.
And then,
Oh,
like,
man.
even before that, I've said I've known Sarv for years. We actually met up in person for
Last
a different
August.
game reason, but we
Yeah.
actually met up in person as well. So,
That's
Gaara,
the Rocket
I
League?
eventually, yeah.
Yeah, that's Rocket League.
The only person I haven't met was pretty much Sarv and Gaara, and that's because they're in
Yeah.
Texas. But I could probably do that because my family lives in Texas, so I'll be like, I'll go one day.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man.
I just
Yo,
gotta
that's
find
awesome.
a reason to get out there.
Yeah.
Say, actually, my family was talking about going to Texas for family vacation this year, so I might take a half a day trip and go see Gaara.
Nice.
Hey, Blasian, when you head down there, will you pick me up?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. No, that's pretty cool. I played other card games, other communities. I played other games in other communities, and never have I like got that opportunity to meet up with someone in game. So as far as what the heck was that? I heard a crazy sound.
I thought he shit himself.
Oh man.
Fucking controller vibrating.
I'll say all I can tell you is it vibrates.
Oh.
It's battery operated.
Okay.
it's not for my toes, I promise. Oh,
Another stream marker, because that could be the title of the episode.
Wait, does that
no.
imply something is for your toes?
Oh. Oh.
He's leaving.
Uh-oh, he's leaving. He's leaving, folks. Oh my
But
goodness.
Speaking on the cards too, recently Void just got us all into like a Marvel Snap kick.
Oh, yep.
Oh my god, I've been
Yeah.
obsessed.
We've been starting to make
not all of
content for
us.
Marvel Snap.
So you guys play Marvel Snap?
Oh yeah.
Sir.
They play
Everybody
Marvel
but me.
Snap. I play Master Duel.
Oh, me, I started Marvel Snap, but my brain started to break because my brain doesn't like the idea of the 3 locations, and then after
the
6
3
turns, it's over.
It's so
I
fast
like
though.
That's what I like about it.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
so
it. It's
fast
like-
because you could be like, you know what? It's only six turns, 7 if someone decides to play Magica or the location says wise. But other than that, it's quick, it's fun, and you know,
Hmm.
I'm glad they added battle mode because me and Mosh just been just like fighting each other.
Wait, battle mode.
Yeah, they added a mode where you could
where
burst.
you
You,
can like
Play
do
against
friendly
your friends
battles.
you could do friendly
Oh.
battles now.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
No.
It's only like a week or so old. 2 weeks old,
Yeah.
maybe.
They just
Yeah.
added that, like,
Stop
maybe- well, I think
it.
they added it right before UCS, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
yep,
right before UCS.
Because we were playing it as we were
the
getting
day
ready to
before.
start UCS.
Yep.
Yeah, when we
you
were waiting for
kidding
the
me?
bracket, we were
Streaming
playing
it
each
in
other.
the
Oh, that was the main reason why Void got us in because he was like, "Hey, he did a stream and he was like, I wanted to get you guys on this because he heard about battle mode coming in like within the weeks, so he got us onto it."
And I think
And oh man, I was
Oh.
on. I was like, I still shoot. I was there every now and then. Void is on stream and he just goes, "Oh, Blasian went on Marvel Snap because I just loaded
Yeah.
up on it."
that's a catchphrase.
I'm
Popped up on my
re-downloading it right
Steam
now.
Deck.
Re-download.
Nice.
Oh, we got play, Mike. We got
Pulling it out
play,
of the
Mike.
cloud. Yo,
We
I
got
know.
play.
Honestly, like, I'm not saying the game is bad. It's my fault for being old school and set my ways, expecting one thing, and then when it was just 3 locations, and you have to add the numbers up to one location, I was like, eh. But it's a
little bit
battle
of
mode.
math, but it's fun.
It's definitely good. It's just my brain. I just
Mhm.
it's just me. It's
I
me.
feel
It's
it.
not you. It's me. Literally, it's
Well,
me.
it doesn't help
I think
that
the
you're
reason that all of us have a fun time with it is because I think all of us come from like TCG backgrounds. Like we all played card games.
Yeah.
Like I played
Pokemon,
competitive
Magic.
Pokemon TCG for years.
Oh, I
traveled
was
all over the
huge
country.
into
Oh.
Pokemon TCG. I was
Oh,
the
Mosh-
one, or maybe one of like 2 or 3 kids at my school that actually knew how to play the damn game.
Yeah, I
played it when I was a
just
kid.
like the shiny cards, bro.
Wait, I can't just start with the Charizard.
And high,
Wait, I gotta
high
use
school for me
balls.
was Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh. So
Magic and
Yeah,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
yeah,
I
Magic
played
was
Magic.
Pokemon TCG as a kid, but as an adult, I got really into it. I mean, we were getting hotel rooms, driving across the country, just
I
trying to
did
get
that
those
for
championship
Yu-Gi-Oh.
points, man.
I love,
Hell yeah,
I love
man.
hearing,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
I love
and
hearing
Naruto.
Masha's stories. I love hearing Masha's
You-
Yeah, we
stories.
played
about
in, I played in
days.
nationals multiple times.
Yo, I got a question as we transition towards the end. For folks, I'll use myself for example, and then maybe people who are building that are 2 steps ahead of me can learn from you guys, and I can as well. So let's say I want to create a team, and
Mhm.
I work a full-time job. I have no expectations, like in the sense of like my team winning worlds, but the point is to get a group together so that we can always have, if not 5s, 3s in that sense. So should I approach my second person that's going to be on my team? Should they be a content creator? Should they be looked at as like an equal? Should it be somebody like what's my approach here? Because I'm curious on how you
Well, I
guys
think they
got it
should definitely be
started.
looked at as an equal.
No, so not in that sense. So hear me out. So I got a message earlier in a DM, and they asked me to ask you guys this. So when they said it, it was a sense of like, should the person starting the team be streaming and online more than the second person who comes in? So sorry if I used the wrong words, but somebody I guess who would stream
You mean, like, with a bigger
part-time.
following?
Yeah, like a bigger, yeah, exactly, yeah, like someone who has 3,000 followers and the second person on the team has 500 followers. Like, does that gap matter? I'm trying to
I
figure
don't-
out.
That
Yeah.
matters
I don't think
at
it
all.
matters. I think the thing that you need to be weary of is that, like, I think it kind of goes back to the open, honest conversation. Because I've seen this happen in other communities, and not just Unite, just streamer communities. Because there's this. It can get sometimes where there's an idea of like riding coattails, and then also like from the opposite end, like carrying. So if you guys are coming in as an understanding of it being something that you guys want to do together, something collaborative, and then working together to make that mesh in a way that both of you are happy and both of you start from that platform, I don't think it matters if you both have 10,000 followers or it's one person has 10,000 and one person has 10. Because at the end of the day, you're still dealing with people and you're not dealing with a community leader. You're dealing with a person.
Yeah.
So I think it's
Got
going to
it.
keep that open conversation between the two of you and understand like, hey, I got upset because you did this. Have that open dialogue so that you're not stepping on each other's toes. So you're not offending somebody because the other person, it may be that they just didn't realize it. Maybe, you know, say use that 10,010 idea.
Yeah. Yep.
Maybe the 10,000 person has done, you know, shit a specific way their entire time and they don't think twice about it. But the person who has 10 followers is like, I can't do that. I don't have the follower for it. I don't have the this. I don't have the that. And it didn't occur to that person. So being able to talk about that stuff and keeping open conversation, I think, again, it comes back to people with people, not content and communities versus content and communities.
Yeah.
I like that, and thank you for explaining it that way. And I'm thinking about how I said it, so I didn't mean to come off like person A is better than person B, but
Right.
it was
Oh,
very,
no,
it was very much.
I was just
Yeah.
kidding.
Oh no! All right, cool. All right, because we got same
I
sarcasm.
totally
So
understand.
I was like, hold on, yeah. But I like how you explain it. Like person A can have 10,000, person B could have 10, but it's about people, not like the size of communities coming together. Okay.
So like I come at this from a point of view because I used to stream for F2K back when Fade to Karma was a thing.
Oh,
I wasn't one of their like what I don't remember how they
like
call it.
brand
I was
partners,
on their like
the community.
I was on their like feeder team for F2K. And we used to do a lot of stuff together as like I remember we had a stream where we all played Among Us together. It was like 10, 15 of us that played that.
Yeah.
And there was a conversation of, you know, whose Discord do we use? Who's this? Who's that? And the default was just go to the person that has the biggest because then, you know, get more people out there. But then other people are like, well, you know, I'm on it this time, so why do I have to go into my Discord and then switch over to this person's Discord? And
Gotcha.
it just came down to it would just be easier if we all got together, collaborated, and communicated together and worked out what was best.
Yeah. I respect that.
Well,
I don't think content creation or like growth online is really like it's not a competition. You know what I mean? Like,
But some people see it that way. Some people will look at it that way and get offended very easily because they're like, "Oh, you did this thing without me. You, Mosh, look at me and you. I have forgotten to tag you so many times as my editor on my YouTube videos, and every single time you're like, "Hey man, did you remember to tag me on the video?" I'm like, "I fucking forgot. I'm so sorry. Let me go do that right now." Other people would take it as a personal slight that, "Hey, you forgot me. You're doing this intentionally. You're trying to cut me out and not give me my dues." Like some people auto deflect to that. So like it can very much be like that. Thankfully, we don't have any of that shit here because none of us would put up with it. But it is out there.
Yeah.
I know for sure that Void's a way bigger streamer than me and always has been. So like if you could just shout me out more, Void, that'd be great.
You're a mod. You can shout yourself out.
That's a cool
Fucking
power.
content creators.
I just think we need to shout Hawk out more.
Yeah. I heard he's got a good follower base.
Yeah, you got
I'd
great
like to
That's
see
the only
it.
reason he's on the team. He has 10,000 followers.
Oh damn, no.
So I'd like to ask one last question before we transition to Mike giving the big announcement. I just want to know, how'd you guys get the name New Bark Noctowls?
Great question.
That was a fun couple of days, wasn't it?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
It wasn't just a one sitting. We sat and thought about that for a while.
For a while, we were just the team.
Well, you all
Yeah.
okay.
Team.
From my perspective, it was definitely just one sitting because you all had talked about it before I actually joined the team.
Right.
But we didn't want to come
Oh,
up with
that's
anything
right.
until we had our last member.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
We wanted to make sure
So we
that
didn't set anything in stone
that
until we
everybody.
knew who was going to be on the team.
Yeah, we
We
want to make
we
sure.
didn't want anybody to feel like this is the Noctowls and you get included now. You know what I mean? Like
It was
you were
great.
part of it just as much as all of us.
But
Yeah.
me and Mosh were like spitballing ideas for like 4 days. Just like, what about this? Or this sounds cool. Like, what city you guys like? Or what's the
Yeah.
best Pokemon? And we just kept going back and forth and back and forth. And we all just love Gen 2. So
Shout
Well,
to Gen
it's
2,
just-
baby.
It
Since
kept
it's a-
coming back like everything was in 2nd
Mhm.
generation. We're like,
right.
oh, well, we fucking love this generation. What's something that we can do? What's something that's cool?
Yeah,
And
I
I like the
remember
idea
there
of-
for a while. We were almost the Azalea Town Azumarill.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
Ooh,
You guys
Almost
remember
okay,
there.
okay.
Yeah, I
Hold on.
remember that.
You guys have any of the names still?
Oh my
I'm
God,
sure
I don't
somewhere,
know.
but I can't remember. I just
No,
remember
I
that
probably
one.
dug deep.
There was
I
You guys
remember we
keep
were
talking.
almost the
Vamp,
Azalea
I'm
Town
gonna-
Azumarill.
What
We
game
were-
is
we-
Azalea?
I remember it was like the first thing we were just talking about the team. We were just like, what if we did something with the town name and then a Pokemon? Because we wanted that both correlation. We thought it was really cool and some stuff. So we started looking at like just names and stuff.
And
We started like
alliteration.
spitballing whatever. And then when we got to like around, we were like, all right, let's do Gen 2. That's when we started doing all those Gen 2 town names and then Gen 2 Pokemons. And then I think it was just like when we got to new Bark Noctowls, we were just like, this actually sounds really cool. Like we were really excited for this
Well,
name.
Yeah.
I wanted
love
it
it.
for sure to be like a town and then a Pokemon. So it's like regular like sports. So it's like, New England.
Right.
Yeah, we were like, hey, let's represent.
Okay.
Like city s, like like the Pittsburgh Steelers kind of thing. We wanted to do like something
Yeah.
like where
Yeah.
we're
Like,
representing.
I imagine like a sports jacket that says like
Even
New
though
Bark
Jared
on the
doesn't
back.
watch
A jersey.
Yeah.
Yo, for
Jersey,
real.
Right.
I like
Yeah,
that.
and it was especially when we got to New Bark Noctowls. I just remember specifically. We were like just looking at all Noctowl stuff. Mosh was like, "Hey, this is like a real like quick mock-up of like a little bit of what we were doing," and it was just like, "Yeah, this is the name. This is a really good name." And of course, we all discussed about it, and then we were just like, when we decided to make that announcement, we were like, "This is the name we're gonna go with. This is the name we all like, and this is the one we just loved it."
Yeah, I think at one point we thought about the Ecritique Espeons.
Yeah.
There was Azumarill.
Mm.
Or there was the
Espeons.
Azalea Town Azumarills.
There was
We
one
just
with
kinda wanted it to
Goldenrod, but
go-
there was one with
Yes.
Goldenrod, but I can't remember what we had.
I think it wasn't Gold Duck.
Goldenrod, Golduck
it?
sounds good.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I think that was it actually.
Yeah, but we just wanted, like I said, we
Oh.
wanted to do that representation.
Guys, I found some of them.
Oh yeah, let's hear it. Oh yeah, let's go.
The one
Some
that
of the
caught my
almost our
eye.
team name.
Yeah. The one that caught my eye and made me laugh, the Eckerteak City Kimono Boys.
Ooh, you know what? That's a
I
W.
forgot about that. I'm kind of sad it's not.
The Kimono Boys. That's a stream title. Thank you.
Just letting you guys know, these names are available. Just letting y'all know,
That's the
these names
off-season
are
name.
available where you guys can do whatever you want.
That's what the
When
off-
Hawk finally gets sick of our shit, that's the team he's gonna form when he leaves.
Kimono Boys.
Oh my god. He's gonna go into training, become 3 times
Eckerteak's my
better,
favorite
start
city.
wearing kimonos on stream.
That was one of the most fun things about the February Cup was looking at the bracket and just seeing all the team names. Some of them
Oh,
were
yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There was
We
like
were like,
disbanding after tourney. That was one that I loved, dude. Like what a good team name.
I felt
remember,
bad for him because I got O2'd.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
They disbanded after the tourney.
hey, Void, why are they named TTV?
Oh yeah.
Was that Gara that asked that? Like with
it
dead ass
was.
straight face?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
What's TTV mean?
What
like, I don't know.
is TTV?
I didn't know that. I don't know who they are, so I didn't know they were all streamers. If I knew that, it would have made more sense. But I was like,
Couldn't put
why
two
do
and
they
two
have
together.
YT in their name? What's YT? What's Team YT?
This team YT.
What is they?
The Young Thugs.
The
Yeah,
Young
exactly.
Thugs.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Like it could be someone.
We got
else, you know what I'm
we got one in chat right now. Yo, Cookie Dough Young Thug. What's going on? Welcome to the stream.
Hey.
Perfect.
Hey yo, no, hold up, real talk. Let me put me on the camera. Hold on. Yo, no, she
Can
is
we
a thug.
shout out Cookie Dough Young Thug?
Yo, she is a
Cookie Dough
thug.
dope.
Yo, she pulled up
Good
to me
thug.
on. She pulled up on Twitter. Yo, with that the blicky emote, the blissy with the blicky.
Oh
she
yeah,
said,
Blissy
she said,
Blue.
hey, she said, hey, when am I on the show? I was like, hey, yo. I said, hold on. Let me get my
It's
calendar.
a fair question.
I said right away. Okay, we'll plug you right in.
You know
Yeah,
she
yeah.
got those shells.
Oh man. Cookie Dough was a good time, man. That was a fun episode. So yo,
Hey, does Cookie want to be in the role reversal rumble? Do you want to put a team together for us?
Yeah.
We're still looking for
Ooh.
teams.
Yeah, we need like what? I know we have we
Here, I'll
had
put
any
on-
solid
We have
like,
about
put on stream.
we have like
Right here.
3 or 4 people that have reached out to me. That I haven't said anything because they haven't sent in the donations yet.
right.
But
I've had
as of
2.
right now, we still have full open slots.
Yeah, I've had two teams reach out to me, but they haven't like
Yeah,
officially
same
entered
here.
yet. So
And I talked to Nursey a little bit ago. I'm gonna reach out to Curly because actually Curly's the one that gave me the idea for Survivors.org.
right, that's her
Oh,
like
nice.
go-to charity, right?
Yeah. It was last year. I think she's
shout
looking
to
at a couple
Nursey, shout
others
to Curly.
today.
Hell yeah.
So I'm gonna reach out to her after stream. But
I mean, like,
yeah, we would love to have some more people, and actually like more of our female female and non-binary people like
Yes.
putting together teams. That would be fantastic.
So you
If I
don't
wasn't
know
working
the
Saturdays, I
vendors.
would, but I'm definitely gonna promote the hell out of this. So for those
Yeah, thank
listening,
you.
they don't see the video. Gaara and Void King present Role Reversal Rumble, Saturday, February 25th at 4 p.m. Eastern. Contact Void or Gaara to enter. It's gonna benefit Survivors.org. $1 per person or 5-team entry. Donated to charity. I'm sorry. The donations to the charity are matched by tournament organizers. We already have one potential team stating if they win, if I believe correctly, that they would match that pool. There's an 18
would.
cap. Sorry,
They
go
would
ahead.
just donate their winnings to the
Yeah,
charity.
they
Oh,
donate their winnings.
Ah,
to the,
sorry.
Yeah,
They'll donate their winnings to the charity right there. So that's beautiful to
And
hear, man.
that's Shinjae's team.
Shout out to Shinjay.
Sinjay.
Shinjae was on
if
the
you
show.
guys are curious, you can all if you want to play all, you don't have to have a certain amount of like man, female, whatever you want to build.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. Just know that if you are a male identifying person, you are playing a support,
Yes.
and if you are not, you're playing whatever you want. That is
Right.
the only rule.
So if you put up with 5 homeboys, that's 5 supporters.
Somebody asked me that. They were like, "Hey, we want to
Mhm.
play this 5. We just want to roll in deep 5 supporters." I was like, "Hey, man,
I love
you
that.
think you come get
Go
it."
for it.
Yeah.
Sometimes those win.
Sometimes
for
those
anybody-
win.
They are pretty nasty.
If for anybody asking, Survivors.org is an organization that puts together support and help for people that are trying to get out of abusive relationships. They shelter them. They
Transportation
generally
as
for
well.
women and kids, but yeah, transportation to get out of there. It's a really good charity. Whoa, okay, sorry, my dog just nosed me. It was cold.
Puppy time.
saw a
But it's a
spider
really
or
nice
something.
charity. I'm really
Yeah.
no, I'm good with spiders.
No, fuck that. Mm-mm.
The dog knows.
Mm-mm.
Wait,
You're not
wait.
expecting it
Wait,
to
you're afraid of
cold?
spiders?
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Let me
Not
guess.
for me.
So
No,
you don't
no,
play
no.
you don't play that the 3v3 map? You don't go top left?
No arachnids.
Oh, the
or,
arachnid.
Yeah.
or deep
That's-
fighters.
Pokemon aren't
Tornadoes.
spiders. Pokemon aren't spiders.
Okay, all right. So you real. Okay. That's I didn't know to the extent. He's like, man, shut the hell up. That's not a thing.
I'm just.
I feel you.
I gotta
Hey,
look around for him now.
No, he's nervous. Hey, before we
I
get
don't
out of
lie.
here, I want to ask the new Bark Noctowls. Do you guys have any announcements before we get to our show closing?
Captain?
Yes. Earlier I was talking
Ooh.
about the Nuzlocke and how we do it every Friday, and that Randomos is on there.
Mhm.
Well, we just recently decided that if we continue to do it every Friday and our team doesn't get wiped, this is going to take a couple years to finish this game. I mean, because we already talked about it. Soul Silver is 16 gems. Like, it's going to take forever.
Yeah.
So we decided in order for that to not be consuming the rest of our lives, let's start dropping twice a week. So starting this Monday, we're going to be dropping episodes on Mondays and Fridays. And this Monday
Yo.
is the episode with Randomos.
Let's
Special
go.
guest.
Okay. Yo, that's so hype, man.
And we promise it is a really random episode. So
Yeah, we had a blast. It was great having
Yeah.
Random on there.
Oh,
Hopefully
it
we
was
can get you on there
awesome.
sometime, Mike.
Hopefully
Yeah, we'll get you on there, Mike.
I was
Yo.
gonna say we need to get some more like people
So-
that want to be on.
I
yeah,
recall
If anybody
Mosh
wants
Hear
to
Pit.
that chat? Hit us up.
I
Yeah.
recall Mosh Pit talking to me about this. He was in his bag, networking just like I be doing. And I recall if it wasn't the end of March, was it the first week in April?
I think
Where is this?
I think we worked out that we were gonna shoot for April 3rd. We would do a
April
recording session
3rd
with
on a
you.
Monday.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, I can prove it. Yes.
I can prove
Is it in the Google
Receipts.
Calendar?
Oh, you know it, dog. Oh
Uh-oh.
yeah. Because I don't know if you guys are Twitter abusers like me. One day Poke actually had asked, what do you guys do to keep yourselves in order and stuff like that? And I was like, I use the Google Calendar app.
Google
So, yeah.
Calendar.
I'm messing it up, but it says new Bark Noctowls.
I really got to use that.
Oh man,
Schedule is fucked.
It's amazing.
It integrates with
schedule?
like everything.
Everything.
What's the
It's
schedule?
so cool. What's a schedule? Here, I didn't put it in the VC chat. All right, so I'm really excited. So you guys gonna drop twice a week? Yo, that's fucking spicy, man. Let's go.
That's
get
real,
on
man.
It's essentially what we did on the podcast tonight, just a lot less organized.
Yeah.
Yeah, our episodes
A lot more
more-
dick jokes.
More random, if you will.
Ha ha ha.
Oh,
And sometimes I just kind of do my own thing, and then someone's like, "Hold on, we got to stop
Oh,
Blasian."
wait, Blasian,
autopilotting.
Blasian's playing?
Yeah, because we're talking about bullshit, and Blasian's like, well, I'm just gonna keep playing this game if y'all.
Every once in a while, we have to be
I
like,
mean-
"Hey, wait, Blasian, stop! You're gonna kill him." He's like, yeah, you're right. My
Hawk's gonna
bad.
tell him where Hawk is gonna tell him where every hidden item is at every.
Oh yeah.
whatever.
All right,
Hidden
look,
item.
look.
And then be wrong.
I,
Yo, that's
I know
great.
Gen
Love
I know
Burger.
Gen 2 a lot more than the remakes, I swear.
Gen 2
Whoa.
is the
I'm
best.
with you there.
Gen 2 is the greatest. I love it. Love me some Tyranitar, some
I think it's all of
Umbreon.
our favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Oh,
I
that's
would
what
say-
Noctowls.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but it's definitely up there for nostalgia reasons.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
Chikorita.
Well, we're looking for a new teammate to
Hey.
replace someone that just said something bad about Gen 2. So
It's the one.
Well,
word.
he's
All right,
got-
Random
he
Moss.
doesn't even say a word. He
Um,
just raises his hand.
Yeah, Random Moss, I'm gonna join the Noctowls. You got the show?
sliding into the DMs.
Ah, yeah, I got you, fam.
All right, cool. I'm done podcasting.
You and Sparkles got this, right, Random?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I got it.
Could you
Wait, wait,
imagine
my
that?
John Cena to join the show.
And some fucking Avengers, I don't know, Earth 38, some shit. Fucking Random Moss and Spriggles are co-hosts, and they bitch about that Sableye
What
every
universe
episode.
is that?
Earth 38. Come on.
The only
No.
difference in the universe is
So
that Sproggles like part goes the other way.
Yeah, it's dark. It's Dark Spriggles. He's Dark Spriggles.
So
It
instead
goes
of
this
your
way.
content cowboy, he's your content astronaut or some shit.
Just,
Wait,
But he still wait.
Buzz,
But he still
William
says
Buzz.
yeehaw. But he still
He
says
says
yeehaw.
Still
He
says
still says
Yeah.
yeehaw.
There's no
It's-
sound in
space
space.
is the
Mike.
last
I don't know if you know this.
he wears a cowboy hat on.
No, no,
top
no,
of
no.
his space
Spraggles
helmet.
is gonna come up and his catchphrase.
Uh-oh.
I thought it cut out for a second.
Uh-oh.
That's the joke.
It cut off for me. I didn't hear the joke.
That is the
He
joke.
doesn't-
That is-
Oh, I was gonna say,
Here's the
I
joke right here. You see, Mike?
Are you,
I know.
Mike, are you and Gara related?
No. See, I was playing the joke because I
We're
hit
related,
the stream deck. The sound effects on the stream deck. But it's okay. It's okay. So really excited. You guys have your episodes coming out on Mondays and Fridays, and that is available on MoshPit's YouTube channel.
Yes.
Excellent. Cookie Dough in chat wanted to know who was on the show tonight. So for those listening, we have the new Bark Noctowls. In our top left, Blasiantower. In the middle, we got GaaraOTDttv. Top right, we got Hawkward. You know what I'm saying? The #1 streamer on Twitch. In the middle, we have we got MoshPitTV. You know what I'm saying? Mobile Mosh. I'm loving that. Everything he does is on mobile. Please send this man like
Hey,
10,000
Mobile
stacks. You know what I'm
I was
saying?
gonna say, Mobile Monster actually might be a nice new name for you.
I'm
Hey.
gonna build him a computer from
Yo.
scratch myself.
And whatever
I
he
built
gets,
mine.
come here 10% for the nickname. And to our bottom left, we have
the
Sarverious. At first, I thought Sarv had a fireplace in the background. I was like, damn, it's kind of grown man sexy.
There is a fireplace
Is
right
it?
there.
It is a fireplace.
Yeah, that
Yo,
is
like the
my
Maya.
I
man.
just can't see shit.
This is fine.
I thought I saw a fireplace.
This is fine.
And then on the
Right.
bottom right, we got my man,
Don't worry.
VoidKingTTV. The new Bark Noctowls. Pretty cool, man. So yeah, we got one more thing to address here.
Glass with a hat.
And I'm pretty excited about this.
I am too.
There's only a handful of folks who knew, and I had to keep this under wraps for a while because
Yeah, I don't know. I can't wait to find out.
we have a new co-host coming on the show, and this person I was really excited to have come on. When I thought of the idea, I kind of sat on it for a while and I was afraid. And it's cool, you know what I'm saying? Yes, her. Yep. I was afraid to ask her because, you know, I didn't want that rejection. And I'm going to be real. I don't care if I'm giving out the game or whatever. Listen, men are sensitive and we hate rejection.
Oh,
so
True.
I was
oh
like,
my God.
I need to ramp the show up. And this is really what fed the first 6 weeks of me just pumping guests on the show. I wanted to build it up more, build the network. And I just thought by getting more folks on the show, it would naturally make the optics of it look better for me to present at said time. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like Shark Tank. You can't go into Shark Tank without your socials and all your numbers hooked up and you know what I'm saying? All that.
You gotta know the know.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta have
Like,
all
would
that.
you like
I
some
want to be like, hey,
support?
check out my show, and they're like, who's been on it? You're like, nobody yet, but
Yeah. Yeah.
you're gonna be sick. I
But
promise.
I'm asking for
Hey,
$10,000.
Right.
Hey, you know, Miss
Get 5%
Big Time
share.
upcoming streamer, would you want to join our podcast? We've had 4 people on, and they're all my Discord friends. Like, no, you don't. So, really excited because I messaged her a few days ago or last week, and the first response back was, "What can I do to make this work? I accept. Got to figure out the work schedule." And luckily, I'm moving next week. So for the 2 shows after that, it's gonna be me and Random solo, and then March 11th is his school break that week, the 13th. So we're gonna have
Yeah,
Zambi.
week of the 13th, and we have an Orthodox one that we're trying to get going.
Yeah, so he's gonna have people on stream, such as Zambian folks, in his apartment, probably sitting right there in the bed, eating snacks, kicking it, chilling, playing handheld Switch. Like
Shout out to Random for making his bed.
Be my dad.
Yo, shout out to the. Oh my God, you guys are crazy.
I try my best.
So that week, Random's gonna be on school vacation. It's gonna be really hype, and that's the week we're angling for our brand new co-host to be on the show.
Can I
So-
give a drum roll?
Oh, I should have a drum roll set in this thing. You know what? You know what?
I
Yeah.
got you.
Oh, and now coming in. No, I'm just kidding. I really just want to see how long he. I really just want to see how long he can do it.
I
just.
thought you were breathing in for the thing. You know what? I'll commit. My hand will hurt, and I can't play.
No.
But I'll
No.
commit to the bit.
No people, no animals are harmed.
I mean,
But
Man, I feel
the
sorry
new
for this man's
co-host.
meat.
Hey, yo, the new co-host for the show is Pokemon Attica. Let's go, baby. Yes,
I
sir.
love Attica.
I was gonna say, if I had it set up, I could have given you a proper drum roll, but
Oh,
You could have saved me a hand.
Why'd you wait till after the announcement?
I
Alright.
thought it'd be funny.
we gotta
It was, to be
we gotta
funny.
burn. Let's burn the VOD. Let's start over. Let's start over.
I'm ready.
But yeah, man, I'm really excited. So just put it out on Twitter. Pokemon
shit.
Attica has accepted. So we're really excited. Like I stated, February
Love
24th through March 11th, it's gonna be just me and Random hosting the show, and then what I'm calling season 2, we're gonna launch because I'll be in the house of a whole brand new setup, no more kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Of a whole new setup, a lot of things going, bells and whistles,
Set up new
all
mic.
that. And Attica's working on her schedule, so then by that time, the 3 of us can have it ironed out, and it's potentially gonna be Saturday, Sunday night where we are streamlined. You know what I'm saying? So everybody can weave in Surrender 5 into their schedule, those who are invested and enjoy the show. Like that'll be the night that we go live. And then once I get done there, I'll update, edit, and then the show will be available the next day. So that's the point I want to get to. Because when I started this project, it really was just like, yo, let me network with who I know and get shows out when I can. But with all the help and assistance I've been getting offline, now I'm just like, okay, this is that time where we bring in someone of Attica's level, really inclusive. And for me, it was important to have a female co-host to show that we're not trying to be just the old boys club and
Not the
be
boys.
that type of person. And she's an amazing player. Everybody knows Attica. So when she
Oh,
was on
yeah.
the show, it was hype. Her streams are hype. Cool ass person. So I was like, yo, this is gonna be a dope ass time. Once a week, Saturdays or Sundays, we're gonna get it ironed out. And when we get all that information, of course, we'll have it posted and it'll be everywhere. But this is just the announcement phase. You know what I'm saying? One more time, man. I'm really
You heard it here
excited.
first.
Love it.
Pokemon Attica coming to Surrender at 5. Can't wait.
Sounds awesome. I can't wait for season 2.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
you know, You know, Mike, if you need a guest, I'm just saying, like I'm available.
I'm also available.
bro.
I'll just be in
Hey.
chat. I'll be in here and be like,
Wait,
hey,
I
let's
know
talk
it.
I
it
didn't
out.
say we. At what point did I say we?
Oh shit!
We're all
I said
inclusive,
we.
Void. We're all inclusive.
Fucking content creators.
Oh, you backing off your following?
Even
Yeah, sorry, I'll pull up the coattails. My bad.
Oh shit, that's funny. Right? I'm like, yo, we're wholesome, we're nice, we're inclusive. Void's like, yeah, fuck these guys. Hey, Mike. Yo, first episode of Attica, holla at me, dog.
Again.
Hit me up.
Yo, Attica's on the show.
Let me
All
call
right.
it real quick.
I
He
just
said, I gotta
tweeted
top
at her that
everything.
we got to do something like her and me and Will today, because like I guess they
I
did like a
love
Valentine's
that.
thing. D.
Yeah.
I'm like I was a little jealous I didn't get to come and hang out with you guys, and she's like, well, fucking let's change that. She didn't
Hey,
say
shout
fucking
out,
because
I
she's
will
nicer
live.
than me.
Dog,
did,
Will
Jesse
was
and
such a vibe
James.
on that episode. It was awesome.
Will
Yeah,
is
man.
dope.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah, man, Will is a whole fucking vibe.
Way
That shit
better
was
than when you had that
cool.
Void King guy on.
Yeah, for sure.
he's kind of a douche. Like if I'm gonna be completely
But,
honest,
but can we talk about his
That's
chin
bad,
though? Can we talk about his chin though?
Oh my
if
god.
we must,
Please.
we
It's
talk about your
handsome.
toes.
Wait, what do you-
Hey, bring that back up.
This man's got
Cookie
a
Dough
good
says,
chin.
"I wish Attica was my mom." You know, I wonder
Wait, what?
how she's gonna respond to that. I have to save that. Okay. Good stuff,
She'd
man.
make a good mom. She'd let you get away with some stuff, but she'd lay down the law. We all know.
Most definitely, yeah. Because when she was on the
I'm just
show,
trying to hear that.
I was trying to like
voice.
lean to the other side of this whole pancake waffle thing, and she was just like,
Oh.
"No." She's like, "Mike, just be quiet. Let me save you. Just shush." And I was like, "Yes, ma'am. Okay, you win."
For the record,
Whatever your
though,
breakfast
you're Team
prefer-
Waffle, right?
Whatever your
Yeah,
preferred
you
choice
are a
is.
waffle, right? You're not a communist, right?
I'm Team
Team
Attica.
waffle?
I'm Team Attica. Officially, because now
That'll-
she's on the podcast. Let's
You
go.
have to say that right
That'll
now.
work.
Offline might be Team Waffle.
Pancakes over water.
I
Pancakes,
subscribe
man.
to the Attica
You can't go
food
wrong with
menu
that.
of
Look,
life.
You can go with Hawk whenever he leaves. So.
Yeah. we be doing some waffles around here.
This is Waffle Gang.
I will
only.
not use any of those letters around her. No W's, no A's, no way, man.
He can't even say his own name.
Mm-mm.
Couldn't even
Nope.
buy a vowel if he had the money.
He's like, I don't even say words that sound like waffle. No awful, nothing like that.
Nothing. Nope. You ain't get me caught up. Nope. Nope.
Yo, falafels are good though.
For real.
Ooh, yeah.
Yo,
So
guys,
I stream in the kitchen and I hide the Bisquick as soon as she's here.
I wanted to, it's not even on my shopping list. Nope. Not getting me in trouble. Nope.
That's a good one.
I don't
Yo,
even know waffle crisp cereal, bro.
for real. Guys, this is an amazing episode. So we're going to pass it around to get everyone's sign off, and then I'll hit that stream marker, and then we'll go from there. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
I'm going to go first because it really don't matter. I'm always here. People aren't here to see me. They're here to see the community in the group. You guys can
That's
find me
bullshit.
on... That's bullshit.
You know
sound
you're
clip.
important. Shut up.
Hey, man, you know, I just do my thing. I'm on Twitch and
I'm the
Twitter.
only one that's allowed to self-deprecate.
Oh, that's you?
And we yell at
Oh.
him for that too. So
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hashtag free Mike Lowry.
Hashtag free Mike Lowry,
I think
for
it's
real.
trending.
Give this man his hard-earned name back.
I can't believe it. They took my sweat equity and all that, man. But anyway, you guys can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Mike Lowry, just not in Unite. I'm going to be player 41423 or something like that. I don't know, man. It's crazy. But I'll be here. Certified Podcast. Next Friday, we are moving into a house. We close literally at 4 p.m. Taking the
Nice.
keys, going to rip up carpet,
Congratulations.
wallpaper. Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate it. 'cause
Congratulations. I've
this
heard
one
about the
bedroom
house buying
is-
process. I've heard about the house buying process, and it's not
Oh,
a joke.
man.
Not
Dude,
it's a pain
it's
in the
post
ass.
pandemic, it was awful. So
Yeah.
congratulations on getting a new house,
yeah,
dude.
congratulations,
Yeah,
dude.
I appreciate it because in this little small one bedroom, it's just it ain't doing it, man. It ain't.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get up out of here. More space.
Look, do you
Mhm.
guys know that me and
Go ahead,
Mike
yo.
are actually in the same crib? Look.
Yo.
Hey,
Opposite
high
sides.
five. Oh wait, this way.
Is that why the
Yeah.
lighting
Mike,
is so
Mike, other
Other
way.
hand,
Mike,
other
way.
hand.
This way. Oh,
Other
this
hand.
way. Oh, okay.
No, Mosh, other
Oh wait, this way.
There we go. Right?
Oh,
you'll figure it. We'll edit it in post.
There you go.
We'll do it
okay.
in post.
Yeah,
Yo.
we'll get it.
We'll
We'll
do it in
get
post. Don't worry about it.
Anyway.
it. Go ahead, random.
Tonight, we after
You
this
can
podcast,
find
I'll take
me
you off of Bark.
YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, MoshPit's new video. I'm random. I stream when I want.
Hey, love that. Whoa,
Same
whoa, whoa.
this.
That's whoa. I'm sorry, yo. You know we're not PG, but that's kind of big dick energy. I'm random. You can find me here, there in Mosh's new video. Holla at me, kid. Yeah, yo. I fuck with that shit. That was dope right there, yo.
Oh, you mean on Monday? On Monday, on the Nuzlocke. That's
yeah.
all of our video. It just happens to be my channel.
Yeah.
Oh my
We're
god.
really all riding random's coattails.
Seriously. Go ahead, Sarv.
Sarverious with the underscore after it. Twitch, Twitter, TikTok. I think that's it. YouTube, I guess. I don't really do much on YouTube though.
Nice.
Right, appreciate that. My man Void King.
VoidKingTTV on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. I tried to make it easy on everybody, make it the same everywhere.
Other things.
Well, I don't put the underscore in the OnlyFans one. I just try and make it Void King, but you know,
Void King.
Okay.
Chin.
Got you.
Void Chin underscore TTV is the OnlyFans.
And mine is
It's
Gara
just nothing
Foot.
there.
Oh goodness, this is too funny. Go ahead, Mosh.
Yeah, you can find me on YouTube at MoshPitTV Gaming and TikTok at MoshPitTV Gaming. And you can find Hawk on all platforms.
I'll give you the login
I don't even
code
get
after
to do
this is over.
I don't even
Oh
do
man,
my
I was
really
saving Hawk for
before.
last. I was gonna get into space. Yo, Blaze, go ahead.
All right. You'll find me Blasiantower on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. I stream as much as random because I just
Hell yeah.
I stream whenever I feel I can and want to.
And you better be there.
Big swag,
Yeah.
love
Oh
it.
yeah,
And,
Pokemon X or Pokemon X randomizer is lit.
Oh yeah, and you know
You guys wanna watch
I started posting on YouTube now more and TikTok, so I'm starting to do my Nuzlocke challenges on TikTok and stuff, so you can see those playthroughs if you want to.
Nice, love that right there. Smooth. Okay, appreciate you. Yo, Gara, talk to him.
You don't want Hawk to go first? I don't mind being last.
that? I'm gonna say
Nah,
the
I got
shit.
following for last.
I
See,
see.
the biggest guy.
I just assumed Hawk was gonna have some smooth fly improvise. So I was gonna let him go last.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. That's cool. You can announce his new platform that he's doing. Oh, I wasn't supposed to say that. Sorry.
Creating a brand new
I am-
platform just for him.
Yeah, just I mean, you know, the Hawkiverse.
Ooh,
So I'm GaaraOTDttv _TTV. That's me. I stream Unite, sometimes Scarlet and Violet. You see me hatching eggs and things. We be streaming Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays around 10 p.m. Central to 2 or whenever I fall asleep, unless I've got team practice or recording with the Noctowls. My link tree is in my bio on Twitch. I have TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. I have Discord server that I'm trying to grow. So if you're trying to do that, I think that's it. Silly Hats and Kitty Cats 2023. Get at
love
me.
that.
I love that.
Love that. Silly hats and kitty cats. All right. And saving the best for last, my man Hawk. Tell the people at home where they can find you and your
different.
Where are
content
you at?
online.
All right.
Talk to
So
them.
my name's Hawkward, and if you're looking for my content, just look at everybody else again because I'm fucking up their content somehow.
My man. That's what I'm talking about. See, I had this feeling in my gut, in my heart, my soul. If I let Hawkward go last after all this shit, this episode, he would have some kind of cool spice. My man, delivered. Appreciate
Love
you. See, that's a real team right there. Y'all can tell they rotate together and they unite. Awesome. Yo, guys, thank you for this episode. We'll chat it after this recording right here. I'm not sure if you guys have seen the show before, but you know, we got a little bit of a saying around here. So we're gonna cue this beat that I purchased from Beats by Byron, the new sounds for Surrender at 5, and Random Moss is gonna sign us off. Go ahead, Random.
Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you see us online, surrender at 5.
Yeah, there we go. Good stuff, everybody.
And Steen.
Hell yeah.
Nice job.
Great.
Nice. Great. That was